Hey, folks. How's it going, everybody? Sorry about being late, folks. About one of those mornings. One of those mornings where everything's going wrong so far. And even my voice feels weird. I haven't talked yet. Hey, man, there's so many people already. I can't even say hello to everybody. Sorry, Tingus. No worries. I'll hook you up, Skipperino, don't worry. I gotta do a command, but your name's really hard to type. Hey, Zwabooby. Hey, MLTG. Hey, Kiko. Hey, dang, it's James. Hey, another cookie reel. Hey, Ordulops. Hey, who else is here? Let's see. Mario Dinka. Kamsky. Oliver. Morty. Morty's watching, man. If only we had Rick. Gosh, guys, I feel like my voice is like strained or something this morning. I feel like I can't talk very well. I did wake up feeling a little sick. Woke up late. The alarm didn't go off when it was supposed to, so I woke up late. Had a computer issue when I got rolling. Like, everything is going wrong. So, I feel like I have like a robot voice. Or like a, I don't know, like the wrong, like I can't quite get it all out. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started since I got started late, guys. As you can see, I'm in the arena, and I've got the Hearts Arena Companion app loaded up. So I'm going to focus on this draft a little bit, guys. I know I haven't had a ton of time to chat this morning, but I'll catch up as we jump into some games, and so on and so forth. So, if I can keep my voice throughout the course of the stream, that is. Man, I'm losing it. So, let's go ahead and jump into this first pick, and I think N'Zoth is going to be my choice here. Hearts Arena agrees. It's just, you know, this is really hard to work with from a synergy standpoint. This one, I mean, clearly it's easier to work with than N'Zoth, but it's not nearly as high impact. And since we can keep an eye out for Death Rattle cards, and there's always like that Tyrion that could pop up or something, N'Zoth feels like a pretty good fit. So we'll keep N'Zoth in mind. And here we get some Dragon synergy cards. Real garbage. These are far too situational. This is a really, really bad minion, worst case, but not a terrible, terrible minion. But there's usually a beast around or a dragon, so you can usually get something. Huh. Yeah, Archer Protector looks good. Divine Shield hype. Ooh, a second freaking legendary, and these are the ones we get. Jeez, man. The beast is good, though. You can't run Millhouse in Arena with the Ultimate Infestation in there, I don't think. I don't think you can. Hey, Nitsu. Hey, Jerks. Good morning, guys. The Beast is clearly a synergist with N'Zoth as well, so the Beast works for me. Corrupted Seer looks good. Keening Banshee, though. Really? Can the Banshee really be that good? I'm not that worried about the downside. It's just that it's just barely better than a Yeti. That is intriguing. This Hearth Arena score is not what I would expect. I would think this card's around a 60 or something. Yeah, we'll try it. I'm fine with that. Yetis are good too. Serenite Chain Gang is pretty solid. Hydrologist looks good here. Bog Reaper looks insane here. Really, really good. Even though there's death rattles and stuff, you still just have to take the better card sometimes, right? Fraggle may not be too bad here. Cult Master still gonna need the edge on Hearth Arena. I'm fine with that. That works for me. We have a lot of dudes that can give me cards. Card draw is great. I like Corrupted Seer here. Crime Street Informant. I must like Seer better than Hearth Arena. I feel like this usually get higher scores, but just me, maybe. We have Murlocs even. But yes, Informant's fine. We can get a death rattle off that too. My control tech looks solid, yeah. True Silver. Oh, Bone Mare, though, too. Jeez. God, it's like the one time you don't pick True Silver is because you get a Bone Mare? This is nuts. This is nuts. Hey, Lucky Lucas, man. How's it going? Hildenar Frost Rider looks good here. Just a strong 3-drop. Rallying Blade looks really good here. Even have some synergy with the Argent Protector, maybe. Dark Conviction, I guess, here, yeah. Ravenhold, I suppose. Getaway Kodo. Ugh. I guess. Yeah, it's card draw. It's card draw. We actually have some good targets for it, so it's fine. Bone Mare again, for sure. That's sick. I like Bomber, probably because we need a 2-drop. We don't really need another 3. Well, we can use a 3. I still like Bomber better, though. It's bad in Paladin, but good in general. Polluted Hoarder looks good here. 5s and 6 are a little light for us. Vine Cleaver for sure is sick. We have a lot of 7-drops, but I don't care. Tentacle. Oh, actually, Veteran might be better. Yeah, I think I like Veteran better. In Paladin in particular, it's really good. Lost in the Jungle looks solid. We just don't have any Death Rattles yet, guys. Like, we need to grab some Death Rattles stat. I mean, I guess we have 2. Polluted Beast, is that it? Honestly, that would be fine. I mean, even if N'Zoth just summoned the Beast, it'd probably be fine. I think we're going to take Bog Creeper, even though Hearthrend doesn't want me to take more late game cards. It's just so good. It's a late game card that's so stabilizing. It's like it doesn't punish you for being a late game card. If it was like a Boulder Fist Ogre, I would understand that logic. But since it's so defensive, I'm still going to grab it. Informant again here looks good. These are just way too situational. And these just so flexible. It's nice. Elder Peacekeeper is insane. It's really good.
Welcome.
I don't really know. These are tough.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
2-month member of the Title T Club. Woohoo.
Hey, Nitsu, man. Thanks for the resub. I really appreciate it, Nitsu. And yeah, of course, welcome back. You'll always be a member of the Title T Club in my heart. 10-second countdown before you search for the game, please. We'll see. This is tough for me. I really don't think Rock Pool's that clear. We're really lacking on 5-drops. And this thing has a lot of synergy with our deck, too. Because we have a couple weapons already. I think I'm actually going to take the Spiteful Smith here. How often are we going to hit the Hydrologist Rock Pool combo? Not very often. I really... it is also good with Magician, but I don't care. We have targets for that already. We have a Beast here. We have a Murloc here. This will give us stuff. I'm going to take the Spith. River Croc over the Mistress. Kind of thinking the Mistress, guys. What do you think? I'm kind of thinking it's a Death Rattle. It's a stabilization card, like a synergy card. It's just the highest tier score card in general.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
I'm a member of that club too. Title T choo 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 choo.
Hey, Mataru, man. Thank you for the resub. You guys are both Twitch subscriber contest winners. It's no surprise that you guys are resubbing, of course, but but I really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Thanks much for the resubs.
Aha!
I think I'm going to take the Mistress here. Pretty much the same body as the dude. Hey, look, we've got another Beast. Another 1-drop's not really what I wanted to see. I really want like a 5 or a 6-drop, or maybe even a 4-drop. But we'll grab it because it's the best card.
Legendary.
Oh, donation test. Okay, I didn't read a message for some reason. Oh, Tingus, I think it has to be $3 to trigger the text-to-speech. If that's what you're testing, but thank you for the $2 donation, Tingus. Appreciate it, man. Is that to bait me into sniping, letting you snipe me? Is that like your payment for a snipe? I just don't think I can pass up another Bog Creeper, guys. I'm sorry. I think we have enough cards to survive to a Bog Creeper. So I'm just going to grab another Bog Creeper. It's 3 Bog Creepers and 2 Bone Mares. Is that too many 7-drops? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're going to take another Bog Creeper. Just give me a low-cost Death Rattle card. That's not what I mean when I say a low-cost Death Rattle card. Oh, that's not a good example. It's not a good example. I think we'll just take the Bright-Eyed Scout here. If we can hit one of these cards as a 5-drop, it'll be just nuts. So let's take the Bright-Eyed Scout. So now let's check out the tier score. Whoa! That's really, really high. Really, really, really high. Mallory says technically that is a low-cost death rattle. Yeah, technically it is. Really, really high tier score, though. Not surprising given all the Bone Mares and Bog Creepers and stuff. The problem is all of our quality cards are here. They're not here. So it might be tough for us to get through that point of the game. We have some survival tools. We have a fine deck around here. It's just how often are we going to be able to stabilize? I guess we'll find out. We'll see. It is a weird curve, yeah. Should I try to draw Regis? Yes, absolutely. Hey, MLTG, don't worry, man. You save up your money. I don't want you subbing to me. I want you saving money and buying packs, man. Use your spare cash on packs. Don't even think about it. I'm just fine. Either way. Regis Bronzebeard is back. That's right, Popa Gianni. That's right. OMG, that's a lot of late game. Oh, nice countdown. Oh god, I forgot. Sorry, Tingus. you even bought the countdown and I totally forgot. I'm sorry, Tingus. I just don't think the countdown has ever helped you in the past, but I can try if you want. Okay. 2 paths here, basically. That's not a good 2-drop for us. 2 paths. Sorry I'm late, boys. I had to watch Game of Thrones. I haven't watched it. Heard it's good. I read spoilers. I haven't watched the whole season, so I'm just riding the spoiler trains all. And now you see why this card is so good. It forces a ping, probably. Then we can... I think we'll probably play the Scout on curve here. Ooh. Interesting. Spicy. Definitely can't play this now because of mirror entity potential. Ooh, a slight discount. I'll take it. I don't think we have any reason to trade here for him. I take that back. Traditionally, Mage does not have a lot of ways to punish leaving a minion on board with buffs. You know, they don't have Spike Ridge Steed and all that stuff. But he busted out the Coin Menagerie Magician, so we got hardcore punished. That was brutal. I'm going to try to hit the Bomber here, I think, instead of the Beast. The Beast just doesn't do much if I play it in trade. It's got 2 health, basically, because of the free Raptor. There's a very, very good chance the Bomber will hit here. So... Plus, even if the Bomber doesn't hit, the small guys I will play will be much more palatable to the trade than the Beast. You know, Fireworks normally would be really good. We're going to have weapons coming down the pipe and a lot of cards to play already. I think I'm going to take the Informant here for more of a value line. Like, this game's already accelerated to turn 6. Nobody's looking to die yet, so I think we'll just play for value and get another card here. First time I've seen Scout hit something that isn't a 0 or 1 cost card. I completely agree. I've never gotten a discount off a Scout in my life. I think that was the first time ever. Is there any potential of Frostless Jaina and the Elemental Mechanism? Yeah. There's some. I don't think she's ever going to be a tier 1 card, or at least not with the current set that Mage has available, but she's not as bad as I thought she'd be, maybe. Let's see, some new follows from Ricey P, Lunch Tray, Lydia Moody, FK Boy Swag, Lucifer, Jay, Orc Warcry. Thanks for the follows, guys. I really, really appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, you can also hop over to Twitch and watch on Twitch as well. Catch some of the action there. If you'd like. I don't think I need to trade into that. This is bad against Blizzard. He might actually want to Blizzard, but it's good against the trade off the dude here. And the reason I'm going face a lot is, I mean, look, like, we have 9 damage that could potentially hit face right now. We have a lot of weapons and bone mirrors, which are instant damage, so... Okay, that's fine. Still a lot of value off these 1/1s right now. Do we ever use the Dark Conviction here? No, we Argent Protector the Beast, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this first, see what we get. This could change it. Hunter's Mark. Wow. No, with Dark Conviction, I don't think I need Hunter's Mark. I think I'm just going to take the Blessing of Wisdom here, honestly. I could use it on the Beast, but that's pretty much the best target. I think I'll put it on this Mistress of Mixtures. Because it's going to be the one thing he's, like, not wanting to kill, right? Rallying Blade's good. Would have been better a second ago. But we had the attack in that order, so we couldn't really help it. Pestilent Druid equals 72, and N'Zoth Paladin equals 74. Should be another 12-0. No, it doesn't quite work that way. The tier scores on Hearth Arena are just your average card quality. They don't capture things like synergies or curve or those sorts of considerations. So it's a little bit more than just the tier score. I mean, that logic is not faulty, obviously. I mean, this is a good deck too. But that Pestilent Druid deck I ran last time, the 12-0 Druid, was its own thing. It was a beast all its own.
Aha!
Wow. Bone Mare. I think we'll just trade Bone Mare face on the Mistress. I mean, it's a little bit risky giving the Mistress the taunt because the health is returned, but it makes it harder to kill. It's drawing me a card every turn. We don't really know what the secret is. I mean, Mirror Entity is a possibility, but it's just a 5/5. I don't really have a test anyway. The worst thing I can give him is a 5/5. So let's Bone Mare. Actually, we want the Bone Mare in the middle, I think, because this is going to go to 6 health. Makes the Meteor a little bit worse because of the ping. Let's see if it's Mirror Entity or not. It is, okay. It's 9. He heals for 4. No, we have to kill that because of the trade into the Beast. Okay. So trade ping is probably happening. He goes to 13. We have 14 on board. He has to kill these. We're getting close to N'Zoth, and N'Zoth's actually already decent. Even if we have to bring back a Mistress to heal him, it's probably okay. Calling it right now, this draft will get wiped out at 11 wins. Yeah, probably. Death Knight. We don't have a Death Knight card, so you're probably right. I'm about to win. Count me down this time. I haven't won yet, man. So we'll see. It's 14. This is 17. We have lethal as far as we're concerned right now. This also gives me damage, so this should be a beast. Looks like we're going to win here. He has to know that too. We've got 14 and we're a paladin, so. The beast doing work, guys. Beast doing work. He had to waste a frostbolt on it, just as a freeze. Basically a freezing potion frostbolt. Never killed it. Alright, good start. Okay, so I'm going to arbitrarily count down for no reason. Specifically at all. Just because they have a troll in my chat. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go, Tingus. Last time. Don't say I didn't give you anything. Don't say I don't love you guys. Hey, Nano Dragon Man, thanks for the 123 bits. What an interesting amount of bits. It's almost as if you're counting. Although the 467 would be considerably more expensive, so I don't recommend that. 7 health is pretty pesky for the beast. Yeah, it's a surprisingly good card in Arena, I think. Even when it gives you the 3/3 back, it's not like it was that punishing. You only spent 6 mana on the beast, so if you take like the total stats you're getting, right, it's like a 6/4 for 4 or for 6. It's not great, but there's so much upside in that attack that it tends to pay off much higher than that usually. The Hydra is just never going to live to the Menagerie Magician, so we'll just pass up on that. Although it works together. Never lucky. Sorry, dude. We tried. I tried. Good guy Regis letting his viewers snipe him. Only for Tinkus. He's one of my special viewers.
Other direction, less than 3V.
Oh, I don't know why she didn't finish reading that message, but it says Heart the R-Kill. I like R-Kill. That's a cool name. And thanks again, Nano Dragon. That's a ridiculous cheer, dude. Appreciate it. That's really generous. I think we'll just pass here. Nice 7 drops in my opening hand, right? It's like, I wonder why we have so many 7 drops, right, Jerks? It's almost as if we drafted too many. Man. Feels bad, Tingus the troll. Yeah. I'm gonna make a feels bad Tingus emote. He's always feels bad. He's always feels bad manning. How do you say feels bad manning? That's probably right. Aww. Gonna have to coin out my dude, I think. Thankfully, this is pretty much a 3-drop, so. We have a good curve here. 3, 4. This can do something on 5, maybe. 6 is a hole right now, but we'll get there. Whoa! That's really good. That's a good 3-drop at least. That's really good to get it unlocked that early. Oh, man. He sacrificed some board, but still, that big ping in Arena is ridiculous. At least it's not free, right? At least it isn't Shadow Reaper Anduin. Hey, Lunzar, how am I doing? I'm doing okay, man. I had one of those mornings where it's like everything's going wrong. Everything is just a little off, but still, at the end of it, good morning. Doing just fine. Solid 4-drop here. That'll stall that thing out a little bit. Allow me to make a trade with my weapon, presumably. So I'm not going to preemptively trade, because we don't know for sure. He might have, like, shenanigans to deal with this, right? He can't heal it back up, though, which is what the normal priest play would be. Shenanigans. The shenanigans have arrived. But we're still good. We'll just trade. Trade. Start with the Grime Street. Finish with the Hydrologist, most likely. Oh, wait. We can't trade. That's going to get a buff. Shoot. It goes to 4. We might have to try to bomber it, but it's not very exciting. We'll probably just leave it, honestly. It's not going to hurt anything. We could bomber first and see how the trades line up. We could just go for Noble Sacrifice, too. Of course we didn't hit a Noble Sacrifice. Why would we? Dang it! That's annoying. I think he's gonna ping the 4-2. I'm gonna take the redemption here of all cards. It's very risky with this Scribe Street Informant out there. It's solid on the taunt. I think Iron Forge Portal is the most overall value. Smuggler's Run is not bad, but we have big enough minions anyway. So I'm kind of taking a gamble here that he mind spikes this. We'll see. Sorry, Tingus, man. You're going to be hard catching up if I win. It's going to be tough. Switches to Wild to escape the Druids. Faces Druids in 57% of matchups. Oh, man. The Druid Plague. So, guys, some of you probably saw my tweet. Speaking of which, I need to tweet that I'm streaming. Some of you probably saw my tweet that I made a Druid deck this weekend. I played like 5 games, and I hated it so much that I switched back off Druid. I'm ranked 2 right now. Been playing a combination of Paladin and Pirate Warrior of all things. I never thought Pirate Warrior would be the the card I played when... so what did he do here? Wow, that's not a bad mind games. Did my... I'm very confused. What... Did he trade? Oh, he traded first, so I got the chain gang back. That's fine. That's fine.
Let me think.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Pirate Warrior is like no longer the evil deck. Pirate Warrior is suddenly like the savior that kills the druids. So, I thought that was pretty amusing. Yeah, I guess we go ahead and do this just because it's on curve. We've got some pretty good lines here. Hey Boris dude, how's it going? Hey Crimson Gulix. Hey Luca, Cynic, Cena. Hope you guys are all doing well this morning. Bone Drake. Pretty good Vine Cleaver target, I think, guys. What do you think? Taking some hits, but he's taking some mega hits here, so. There's a lot of damage coming through. And I only traded into it, right, because he had the potential to kill it with Mind Spike. Normally I probably wouldn't have against a priest, but this puts me on a lethal draw this turn, I think, or close to. Ooh. Gross. Yeah, let's just... This, I mean, this is gonna die, unfortunately, to the Mind Spike. But we're pushing a lot of damage through. Gonna go ahead and play this on the big dude. Mostly just because it does 2 attack itself, right? I don't necessarily care if that has an extra attack or not. Do you like reindeer? Today I do, yeah. Today I like reindeer. Thanks, in charge now. Thanks. I just want to play Mally Drew, but I can't find a good deck. I don't have one laying around, Sloth. But I've heard some people finding some success with it. Hey Regis, I can feel on you playing Pirate. I've switched to Token Druid myself. Takes care of the Jades easily. And I don't know if Token Druid might just be part of the problem, though. Who knows? It's 11, 13, so we're close. This could give me lethal. Let's check. Hammer of Wrath? Was that lethal? I think that's a little shy still, right? Still gives me a shot at lethal. I have so many 1-1s. I know that I'm probably going to lose some 1-1s here, but I'm going to go for it anyway because I don't care. I'm a baller like that. So let's see what happens. I actually think it's a good play regardless. First Bomber! Man, Bomber redeems us. That was great. Oh, man. Way to go, Bomber. Hey, Rabbidiva, dude, the emote looks great. In charge now, loving the emotes as well. Regis blessed his Bomber. Yeah, we gotta thank Brode for that. Thank you for the Bomber, Brode. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. That was good. That's what you get for playing a Shadow Priest. Hey, I got a little bit of a green screen thing happening, guys. You guys gotta tell me that. I can't see that. Boys. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. Much better. MCT, we're not likely to fall behind if we're playing a 1-drop, so we'll pass that back. Pass that baby back. No 2-drop's fine. Hero power is good for us. One great thing about Paladin Arena, the hero power actually does work. Death Rattles are unlocked, so Nazoth is good to go. We had, what do we have, 3 total, right? So having 2 of them available already is a good sign. Okay. It's really thinking about this one. He threw it down, now he's thinking. Hey, in charge now, love the emotes, man. Looking good. Running Skulking Geist in every deck takes care of Jade Druid 75% of the time. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, it depends on your deck shape, I guess, but yeah. You'd have to have a deck that goes late for that to matter. Is he thinking about coining here, or has he just forgot that it's his turn?
By the holy light.
Probably forgot it's his turn. That happens to me too. I totally get it.
What to do?
Totally understand.
Time runs out on me.
Hey, Wicked Eel 09 1233. He totally forgot. He thought I was BMing, but he just forgot. Wicked Eel 09 1233. Can 485. Alex Plank. Baldor Finner. One Angry Sloth. Guys, thank you for the follows. Looks like I might have also missed Aim, Ikatur, Niaim, Simzu, Rizy P. Thank you also, guys, for the follows. Really appreciate it. Goes a long way. Already at, let's see. This will reload. 15 follows this morning. Couple new resubs, which is awesome. The sub count, for those of you who are curious, I know my subs are always curious because when we get to 250 subscribers, there will be another Twitch subscriber giveaway. $20 bottleneck gift card. But currently we're at 233. It's been bouncing up and down lately. Some subs falling off. Some new subs rolling in. It's been around the 230 to 240 mark for a week or so. So that's just fine for me. No giveaways just yet, though. Regis, did you watch the fight yesterday? Not really, no. I caught a couple, like, people had been, like, streaming it on Facebook and stuff. I, like, chimed in a couple times on that. But not really sat down and watched the whole thing, no. Saw the result and everything. Pretty much, I think the result everybody expected. It never really felt like it was a hotly contested fight to me. What we get? What we get? Oh, cool. That super discount. I guess this guy just AFK'd. I don't know what happened. It's like he felt bad about missing part of his turn. It's really hard to say at this point what happened here. But I'm not going to complain. The funny thing is, he could actually come back and still contest this game with one Blizzard, one Flame Strike, you know? He's so much card advantage. He can still contest this game if he's not totally gone. Hey, Karate Cat Chris. At least you make good cards, man. Some people spam cards and have bad cards, so. I think we got it, guys. What do you think?
Aha!
I think we got it. There we go. There's the concession. That was weird. But I'll take the freebie quest completion here today. Not a big deal for me. Captars didn't get to see the fight either. The boss was streaming it in the lunchroom at work and got to catch the end. Yeah, from what I saw, it just looked pretty boring. Krovik says, how did your climb go with the Forgive Me deck? It went fine. I won more games than I lost, but I only played like 5 games. I got sick of Druid pretty fast. It didn't... I mean, I don't know. The games I played, honestly, it didn't feel that overpowered. It just felt kind of normal. I think I didn't draw very well, though. I had like double Innervate one hand, where I top-decked Innervate 2 turns in a row. And never hit an Ultimate Infestation. I did think the deck still very much centered on hitting Ultimate Infestation or not. It felt like the games I hit Ultimate Infestation were easy wins, and the games I didn't hit Ultimate Infestation were tougher, because the ramp just didn't help without the Ultimate Infestation specifically. So, I don't know. Some people are arguing that the deck's not based on Ultimate Infestation, but it sure felt that way to me. It sure felt like the central card. I probably didn't play enough to really get a sense, though. Have you not tried Arthas yet? No, I have not. I've not faced the Lich King yet. I'm waiting until Wednesday. Waiting until Wednesday. I promise all my Wednesday people that I do the solo stuff on Wednesday, and a ton of people tune in to watch it on Wednesdays. So, I gotta wait for them. Oh, man! Bomber is on our team today, guys. Bomber is good today. Normally, Bomber screws me over, but today, Bomber's good. Sniper Bomber, yeah, man. We are rolling with the Bombers. Shadow Blade. Okay. That'll make this informant fairly solid. Ooh, Knuckles seems pretty cool. I mean, Ravaging Ghoul's not bad either. But I like Knuckles, man. I can actually coin this out next turn. Do I ever play the getaway code out here, guys? Like, Grime Street Informant is not that bad of a card to get back in hand. Because it just generates more legendaries and stuff, right? And what other card am I going to want back? Nothing soon. I'm going to do this. You might also just think it's Noble Sacrifice. And either way, like I said, I'll take back the Informant. It's not a big deal. Or if I get back a Knuckles next turn, that's fine too. At least it's not redemption, you know. Oh. Well, shoot. I might have to Dark Conviction trade here. I don't think I can let that live. Even just coining out the Knuckles, you know, it doesn't really contest it. I sort of think I have to Dark Conviction trade, which then makes my makes my dude a lot worse. A lot worse. Is it possible for me to put a message in my first subscription? I don't think so, Frenchie. I think it has to be a resub for you to message. But I'll happily read a message if you want, if that's what you want. That won't be a problem.
Welcome.
I mean,
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Frenchie, thanks for the Twitch Prime subscription, dude. If you got a message, like I said, I'll happily read it for you. But really, really appreciate it. Welcome, Frenchie.
Let me think.
I mean, how much health can this go up to, worst case, right? I'm actually just going to ignore it. That's a big risk, but... That's a really big risk. I don't have much. Oh, wait. Make a golden snow flipper in all caps. That's your message. You can't buy my crafting choices, Frenchie. I may eventually make something like a golden snow flipper, though. Oh, Divine Shield's totally fine. Totally fine. It's less good now. Less good now, but still totally fine. We can figure this out. This is a beast, so we can Menagerie Magician. Give me a weapon. No, we don't have a cheap weapon, so... Well, that was rude. That was really rude. Do I need to find a way to answer this, guys? Like a Fiery War Axe or something? I don't know. Now I'm kind of scared. Now I'm kind of scared.
Whoa,
Now I'm a little bit scared.
Patches is THICC. Give me some of his tentacle juice, daddy. Elise got nothing on him.
Dingus, man, thank you for the $3 donation. Patches is indeed thick, dude. He's a bit like Regis here. God. I regret everything now. I guess I can... I gotta try to find an answer. This is gonna cost me some mana, but... Oh, Cleave. Yep. Wow, rewarded. Hardcore rewarded. Wow. Frenchie, dude, thank you for the 5 bits, dude. Appreciate the cheer, Frenchie. The sub, followed up with a cheer. You're clearly an all-star this morning, man. That's really, really nice. Thank you so much. Whew, guys. Saved. Our greed. Rewarded. Oh, and this is so good against that. Oh my god. Actually, so is Dark Conviction. I wish we could Dark Conviction and Menagerie Magician, but we can't. I wish we could Aldor Peacekeeper and Menagerie Magician, but we can't. I think I'll just play the 2 3-drops here for tempo, basically. Do I actually hit with the Knuckles? It's just free damage, basically. He takes a little extra damage is the problem. I guess I could Lost in the Jungle in Hero Power, but I think I just want to play this instead. The question is, do I hit here? Goes down to 3 health. 3 health's not too worse against Rogue than 4. I think I will. It's just sort of free damage, you know, because it's going to hit face anyway, so I might as well just hit the minion. Rip Reno. Sorry, Tingus, dude. See ya. Why is Knuckles a beast, but not the Chillwind Yeti? He's a gorilla. The Yeti is a Yeti. It's a humanoid. Aww. That's sad. Man, none of this math works out very well. Why you just trade into the beast and Lost in the Jungle?
Let me think.
These don't trade too bad into that.
Last warning. Reporting for duty.
Maybe I should have done this. No, this is right. I was thinking about betrayal. This is the correct betrayal position, though. Yeti is like a humanoid. A gorilla is like a gorilla. I don't know. Why isn't the turtles a beast, though? Is what I want to know. I can't remember my song, but it had a pretty good song about the turtles being beasts. I can remember that. Whoa! Poisonous on the bone mare. Crap. We're quickly losing the board here, guys. These 1-1s aren't going to do the job, dude. Shoot. I think I'm actually... Oh. No, I still got to kill the Scale Bane, I guess.
Justice for justice.
The 1-1s trade so well into the 3 health that I have to.
Reporting for duty.
Or the weapon does it too. If I trade there now, other stuff can happen, and this guy's coming. Turtles are humanoid and can talk. How do you know that? They've only ever been in World of Warcraft. I don't know how you know that. I can't tell that.
Aha!
Hey, Xanalon, I'm doing pretty well, man. How about you? Yeah, we're behind. We were ahead, but now we're behind. Basically, the beast poisonous thing put us in a bad spot. I just hope that we don't get sapped. If we don't get sapped, we'll be fine. We can Dark Conviction whatever big threat comes out and sap the rest. Oh, that's actually a grossly good play. Why don't he... What was his tactical error? Did he forget to attack with a weapon? No, he did that. Either way, it was a fine play. I still think we have to Dark Conviction this, though. That's too much attack on the Bog Creeper. I don't want the Bog Creeper that threatened. It sucks that we don't really have an answer for the next big thing, but if the Bog Creeper stabilizes, we probably don't need an answer against the next big thing. So, we'll see. If these all die to the Bog Creeper, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we do need an answer to the next big thing. But we've got more Bog Creepers and Bone Mirrors coming, and we'll also just have 7 damage on lock, so should be fine. Bits are more expensive in Australia. That sucks. Ooh, that also sucks. Okay. We might need to hit a good scout here. We're getting close to dead. Great. super helpful. So definitely going to take this trade. The question is, do I go face here, or do I trade into a minion? If I go face... Well, hold up. How much damage does he have? 6, 8, 9. So if I go face, we're not probably dead. We might be dead this rate. But if I go face, he clears the 4-6 with his face, and he goes down to 2 health. And then he clears... He probably doesn't have enough... No, he can clear. He can full clear. No, I'll have 2 1-1s, though. And I'll have a potential Bone Mare. And a potential weapon. I'm going face, guys. We're not dead, right? 6, 8, 9, no. It's a little risky. But he can't full clear without using his face. If he uses it here or here, he takes a little bit of damage in the process. That's not good, probably. That could be a taunt. Or we're just getting eviscerated. So, actually, clearing a minion wouldn't have mattered. We were dead anyway. Yeah, he actually had the eviscerate.
Face is the place, I hear.
Yeah, it was the right play, but he just had the eviscerate in 2 cards. That's tough. It's really tough. Man, we didn't have a taunt or anything either. Jeez. That sucks. That really, really sucks. I don't think we should have lost that game. Was there a different line I could have taken? Maybe we played the Beast a little too haphazardly, but I don't think so. It's our best minion. I don't think so.
I will fight with honor.
Ugh. Man. And thanks for the cheer, of course, jerks. Always appreciate it. I hope I say that enough. You cheer so much sometimes, I'm sure I forget. Because it just happens so often. I don't know if I can catch it every time, but as always, man, appreciate it. And let's see, new follows from, if it loads. I think we can hold there. Delirious to Loki, Big Boy IC. Thanks for the follows, guys. Kill Command, Always Face, Mellow Jojo, Zanti. Appreciate the follows as well, peoples. Thank you. Brass Knuckles. Freezing Trap. Or Holy Wrath. I kind of think Freezing Trap's the best if we save it for way down the road. Hit a big minion off of it. It's mage, he's not playing like a lot of little stuff probably all the time. This could provide us a very large tempo swing at some point. I'm gonna grab that. I really like Freezing Trap. Only mistake I saw was not killing the Flappy Bird. No, I think that was okay. It ended up working out for us okay. Oh man, so there's a couple ways to do this, guys, right? Like we can Archerist Veteran and then trade and then Mad Bomber. Or we can trade and then Mad Bomber. But if we Archerist Veteran first, of course there's a chance our Archerist Veteran dies to the Bomber. And there's a chance it doesn't kill the Rock Pool. And the Archer's Veteran doesn't really do much if I play it after playing the Bomber. I buff the Bomber, but then the Bomber dies to the trade anyway. I think since the Bomber's been high rolling, guys. God, this could go so bad. Oh, this could go so bad. This could go so bad. Alright, that's fine. That was the second best outcome, I guess. It's alright. Don't high roll. If you pinch yourself, does that mean you're strong or weak? What? I don't understand the context. Oh man, the RNG rolls so far. That's fine. This puts us ahead. That wasn't a great turn from him. It's good from card advantage standpoint, but ugh. Bright-Eyed Scout, there are so many cards down here. Scout, come on. There are a million cards down there. I think this is the time to play this, if ever. It's going to be hard to get it out on a future turn. I mean, a 5-mana 4/4, not ideal, but it's okay. Put your faith in the Bomber. Yeah, we tried. We kind of got half of what we wanted. Egg Napper. Why is he not a beast? You're a turtle. Gonna go ahead and play this. It might just be ping fodder, but that's okay if it is. I don't mind that too much. I want him using mana on stuff that's not big minions, basically. Or big plays. Makes Blizzard a little better for him, but... Because now he has 5 damage here, so he can't ping this guy off. Or he can do Breath of Syndragosa again. My god. Well, that was an error. He could have had 3 damage on this. Makes me a little sad. My hand is actual garbage, guys.
Aha!
Actual garbage. We need to hit our big cards soon, man. Nice order, yep. That's right. Cost himself some... It might matter, too. Like, 3 is significantly less than 4. Whoa! I've never even seen this card, I don't think, in the entire game. Seems like a really good arena card, though. What decks will you be playing when you go to Constructed? I really don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. I wish I could tell you. Yay, it's back. I like Peacekeeper. Probably not yet, but...
Aha!
Don't really like any of our trades here. Maybe I do have to Peacekeeper already. Just hero power lost in the jungle, is that good enough? I don't know if it is. Do I ever take this trade? He's really running out of cards. I think I'm doing this no matter what. I could also do this, though, to set up a trade here, but that seems a little risky in case it doesn't actually work out. Like, he might just have a fireball, right? I think I'm just gonna go this route. Desperately need a good big card, though. We can't keep top decking our worst cards. Like, we're probably gonna get Mistress of Mixtures next turn instead of one of many 7-drops. We need a Bone Mare. Ooh, jeez. Like I said, can't really risk that. That worked out for us. Peacekeeper's fine. Ugh, man, again. I think I just gotta play this for the 4-4, right? It's a good trade for him, but... I didn't want to Dark Conviction it, because... It seemed like that, 7 attack is more than enough for the Aldor. And it was already a little damage, too, so the health wasn't going to change that much. Oh, thank God, too, because that's a much, much better target for this. Yeah, this guy's deck is fire. It's good. Any late game card. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to draw some late game cards soon because we're out. We have no other cards available. So. And by the way, I don't think either of these are good freezing trap targets because of the fact that they both get value played out of hand again. These are all bad. I just don't know how we haven't drawn any late game cards yet. It's really starting to make me upset. Like, we probably would be winning this game right now. Oh, man, that's a baller play. Well, I can't freezing trap it, he just killed it. I mean, I can freezing trap the next one, but it's still it's a solid 10 mana play, too, so it doesn't really feel that good. And it gets charged off the summon, too, which is just ridiculous. I mean, we're 15 cards into our deck, guys. And how many cards are this? There's 4, 6, 8, 9. A third of our deck is this set of cards. 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. I miscounted. But still, almost a third of our deck. Almost a third of our deck. So 8 of the 15 cards left are these guys. Even these would be okay. I can't even really freezing trap because I can't afford to give him another Corpse Raiser. And normally it's the opposite problem. It's normally you draw all these late game cards too early. And then you're stuck. With expensive cards you can't do anything with. This time around, It's the opposite. And he didn't even play a minion for mind control tech. That hurts a lot. I mean, I don't blame him. It's the only way he really loses the game, but it's actually nice for me. Oh, crap! I forgot about this. Oh, no. Shoot. That's actually perfect for me. I totally forgot about this. Hopefully it's not the one I just... God dang it. It is the one I just attacked. So we're dead here if we place it right. Doesn't matter, but... Doesn't matter. Hey Regis, what's better, Rogue DK or Mage DK? I think probably Mage DK at this point. But I don't think either are very good. I don't think either are very good. So if we'd hit the dude here, we would have been okay. We could have traded, would have been pretty sick. But of course we got the garbage minion. We got the least expensive minion, I think, so that's where it's going. Those last two games, guys, I'm a little bit triggered. I'm a little bit triggered. Hey Tom DW, I do, but it's only for Twitch subscribers. Oh, man. Like, I never thought the problem with this deck would be that we don't draw late game cards, right? That never seemed like it would be the risk. I just don't understand. That was some of the worst draw RNG I think I've had in weeks. Really, really bad. Regis just got Arthas after 2 days of grinding. Nice, Carvin Boom. Grats, man. I think it's cool they put something in the game that was like a real legitimate like accomplishment, you know, like something that really rewards you for trying hard. That's really fun.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Lucky in packs, unlucky in game. Oh yeah. See, it's funny. Like my fiance, I play Hearthstone next to her. Like we sit in bed and watch TV, and I'll play Hearthstone or whatever. And to her, I'm like the most unlucky Hearthstone player in the world because she never hears me opening packs, but she hears me playing games all the time, and I'm constantly begrudging my RNG in actual games, right? Bomber's been good to me so far, man. Bomber has been good to me so far. Bomber's still doing work, guys. Bomber's still doing work. So she never hears the good luck I have, but she hears all of the bad luck, and she's convinced I'm considerably terrible at Hearthstone. I think I'll just coin the Banshee here. Probably gonna burn some cards, but we already got N'Zoth, we got a Bone Mare, like, who cares? Just get the biggest dude out there. I'll go face all day. I don't care. We do need a 5-drop. So which one am I actually drawing here? Okay, I'm drawing that one. Ooh, that's a good 5-drop. Wow. Okay. Deal. Finally got a good target off the scout here. So I guess we're on the Smork plane because I don't have all day, right? gotta kill him before I run out of cards with the Banshee here. But we're gonna be doing 12 damage next turn, so we'll put ourselves on a sort of 2-turn clock here. He's got to start trading or he's dead. Trade here, but can he kill the rest? I don't know. We have good follow-up with the Chain Gang to stall more and push more damage through. Ooh, that's a good play. He suddenly got a nasty board. But again, I'm going to go 7 to face. Taunt up for stall. I think the hero power is probably worth just as much here as the Archer's Veteran. So, Bone Mare's good. The weapon we have is good. Bog Creeper's solid if we need it. Like, we have a lot of plays. He pretty much has to full clear. He could, obviously. Shadow Flame, one Shadow Flame. But he also has to taunt. So he has to full clear and taunt. Can he do both? I think if he's trading, the question is he can't do both. Can probably do one or the other. I don't even know how he full clears this, though. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's just planning to taunt. Oh my god, he's also life tapping. Holy crap. No, alright. Put him on the clock. Yeah, that was a fun game. That rewarded, that kind of made up for the previous couple games. Just being able to smorg it out like that was nuts. A lot of good discussion happening about Death Knights here in chat, guys. Like it. Good discussions. I mean, these are not smorky kinds of cards, but still some 2-drops. They can grow into bigger stuff, which is nice. Banshee again. Alright. Regis, do you like peanut butter? Yeah, I like good old PB&J sandwich. Nothing wrong with that. Good way to start the day. Nice breakfast food. Nice lunch food. Nice dinner food. Do you guys have that in Australia, or do you use that gross junk? What's it called? You guys use Marmite? Is that what it is? I honestly don't even know what that is. We just like hear about it. As if it's like the worst thing on earth. Aldor Peacekeeper. People talk about it like it's the worst food. Vegemite, that's what it is. What's Marmite? Is that... Oh, that's an American version. Oh, maybe that's why I know that one. Vegemite. That actually even sounds worse. I don't know how you managed to make it sound grosser. But you did. I think maybe just Banshee trade here is solid. I've never had it either way, American or Australian version, so I can't really say. But we like, you know, peanut butter, jelly, good old American staples. Ooh, I will take that trade all day. That is fantastic for me. Call of the Wild's pretty good card. I think that'll be fine. Even if we, you know, I think we can wait that long even. Do we go ahead and Dark Conviction here just to get some stats on the board? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's better as a debuff card than a buff card. Yeah, he went 4 for 4 on that Blast Crystal. I didn't burn any cards, and he cost himself a Mana Crystal. Like, that's perfect for me. I can't imagine a better outcome out of the Banshee than that. That's the dream scenario. These sort of lose value against the Firefly. I might go ahead and trade him in. And the face damage isn't worth a ton. I just don't want to give that Firefly a good trade, right? I mean, you might argue that that's also a good trade, but... at least we get rid of it. And who knows, maybe he's working some kind of synergy. Ooh, that's tough. I think we just gotta play the Beast here. I like this. We're not in the Smork plan. This activates in case I get a weapon. Like, if I hit Divine Cleaver next turn, it's going to be ridiculous. Still makes this a weird trade for him. Takes some damage off the board in case it means killing the Beast is not possible any longer. There's a lot of advantages to that, even though it doesn't look like it accomplished much. Peanut butter's fading out, not even allowed in schools because of all the peanut allergies. Sad days. Yeah, that is sad. That sucks. Ooh. Man. The plays, guys. The plays. Yeah, he really worked to kill that that last dude. So I'm just gonna go for this one. We have such good follow-ups. Big debuff cards. If he goes wide, we counter. We have some minions we can just play. Call the Wild's coming on 9. Like, let's just go for it. He pulled out all the stops to kill the beast. So can he really kill this one? He needs 2 damage again, only, but that means he loses his entire board. Has to find 2 damage again. He's already demon fired. I don't think he has it. So he probably just has to sit through this one. Yeah, and we just do a ridiculous amount of damage. And we're going to steal one of his cards as well. Like I said, we pretty much had an answer to everything he could do. I played into Twisting Nether a little bit, right? But if he Twisting Nethers here, we just win the game with Call of the Wild, so it doesn't matter. If he Twisting Nethers, we're totally good to go. There we go. Good night, Regis. Got a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, so early bedtime for me. Have fun. Thanks, Karate, man. Appreciate it. Now that we got over those 2 losses in a row, we're rolling again, but that was frustrating. I mean, I would really like to see this deck get to at least 7 wins. I'm going to be a little disappointed if we don't get to at least 7. I really think it's more like an 8 to 10 win deck, but 2 tough games in a row got me a little discouraged. I was losing faith. No Arthas yet, Regis? Nope, no Arthas for me, man. I haven't even played it. I haven't played it at all. I'm going to be doing it Wednesday morning, or starting Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in a day or not, in just a 3-hour stream. Sounds like it's hard, so.
The light shall bring victory. I will fight with honor.
Pretty garbage hand. I used to know somebody allergic to chocolate. Oh, that's terribly sad. Terribly, terribly sad. Can't imagine such a life. Can't imagine such a thing. Sure. Since that's the only thing I can do. Oh man, Malkorok is cool, but like we already have so many weapons. I think I'm just gonna take the cycle here. May even do it next turn if I don't need a Rallying Blade. Cottontail's allergic to chocolate. No! How do you get by, Cottontail? How can you live? How can you do it, man? I can't imagine. Oh, gosh. Guess we'll just cycle again here. This is another instance where I'm totally fine if this gets Getaway Kodo'd. Maybe not as happy about the Bright-Eyed Scout, but still, it turns into more stuff. As long as that Getaway Kodo is turning into value. Jerk. Let's go ahead and do this still. Oh my god. Why? God. I guess we're never going to play that. No. I can't believe we hit Lost in the Jungle. Love some Vegemite with cheese and avocado. Oh god, that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely awful. Avocado sounds fine, but every other ingredient in that sentence just sounded just awful, miserable. I mean, I can do an interesting little combo here, but it doesn't really help me much. It's just the only on-curve play I have, right?
Regis hates cheese. Confirmed.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't love just, like, eating cheese by itself. That's true. I like cheese fine if it's subtle and it's on other things, you know, like if it's on pizza or whatever it might be. I like cheese fine in those scenarios. But it is true that I don't really enjoy just, like, raw cheese, you know, like eating a chunk of cheese or whatever. Silver Moon actually does allow me to trade up pretty nicely here. I think we'll take the Silver Moon. I honestly didn't even look at the other two. What was it? The launcher and the... Oh, God, why? First off, that should not be the interaction. That is the dumbest interaction imaginable.
Unsubscribe P.
That is such an idiotic interaction. First off. Secondly, the odds of me actually getting it is even worse.
Regis, don't knock it till you try it. I hated the sound of biscuit and gravy, but that was bloody delicous. I miss it.
Delicous. I love biscuits and gravy. Yeah. Yeah, sure, you're right. You should always try everything. And Jerks is gonna unsubscribe because I don't like cheese. But does no one react to that stupid, idiotic Wild Pyromancer play? Nobody cares? You guys don't mind that I just got my life ruined? Ivory Knights. We're just gonna keep chaining that. Remember, guys, remember, this was a Grime Street Informant that turned into a Grime Street Informant that turned into a Light in the Darkness. Is that what that card's called? Yeah, that turned into an Ivory Knight. It still hasn't become what I want it to be. We're transforming it until I get a good card. That's so funny. Oops, I want this one. I want this one.
That Wild Pyromancer play was delicous.
Never AFK2. Thanks for the cheer. Indeed, it was delicous. Oh man, that sucked. I can't. It cost me a 1/1, but it also cost me a 5/1, which is so good against Priest, because Priest doesn't have a ping. So good against Priest. Man, I got a 3/1 out of it, but I could have had a 5/1, a 1/1, and another minion. So it's very, very annoying.
The sound of biscuits and gravy is amazing. Just throw the biscuits on the plate. A satisfying thunk, and then slowly pouring the gravy over top. MMMM.
That does sound good. Yeah, that sounds really good, Jerks. It sounds good. It's a great joke. I would eat some right now. That's a thing. I'm hungry. Let's Ivory Knight, and then we'll probably just start Conviction Trade. I actually may not go 7 to face. I might hold the weapon, because that would be an incredibly valuable weapon. Consecration's the best on average. So we finally turned that card into a card I want. It's a 6 damage weapon. I don't know how to math, guys. I thought I gained 3 for some reason. It only gets 2. Either way, 6 is good. 6 is good. Please play Lost in the Jungle. I feel sick looking at it. No, I doubt we ever play that. Aw, man. Man! That was really good. I hate how many dudes I have out, but I don't really have a choice. Sort of just have to. Dragonfire Potion's incredibly sick against this board. Incredibly sick.
Aha!
We need to hit a N'Zoth, probably, or some Bog Creepers. I feel like we've barely played a Bog Creeper for having 3 of them. Doesn't it feel that way, guys? Ooh, that doesn't feel good. Do we have lethal here? 10 plus 5 is 15, 17 damage here. So I guess we have to trade a little bit, since we're not on lethal. We don't actually have a way to do 2 damage anyway. We need to play some minions, so. He's got so few cards, we should be completely fine. Just doing this straight up. I'll play this one. It's one of those things where if it dies, it's fine. We get a card back. The rest, we don't want to play everything because we need to save some, just in case he has a board clear. Don't think that's going to do the trick. Wow, the plays! The plays! I can't handle these plays. Thick cut fries are potato wedges. Oh, I agree completely. I get really
How THICC do you like your potatoes, Regis? Chips, fries, wedges, or baked potatoes?
fries is far and away the ideal thickness, jerks. I don't like them too thick. And I get really upset when they're mislabeled. Like, some people will call wedges fries. Or, like, steak fries, which I've never understood why they're steak fry. But that really upsets me if they're mislabeled at all. I think there might even be another denomination in there that's like thin fries or like steak and shake fries. I don't even know what you'd call them. But it feels like you could narrow it down where there's fries that are really thin. Those like almost, I don't know, it's almost like a hash brown size by the time, you know, like the slices of a hash brown, the little, I don't know what, diced almost. I don't know what the word is, but... I know that Argent protecting a Grime Street Informant's not very good, but I feel like I need a card. Actually, Small-Time Recruits is solid for us. It draws a lot of cards.
Steak fries are the middle child of fries and wedges. Thin fries are the cheap stuff that Mickey D's sells.
Well, what is like steak and shake fries? You're probably familiar with steak and shake fries, right? Where would you classify those at, jerks? I mean, you sound like an expert. I certainly don't want to overstep your expertise here. Clearly, you know what you're talking about, so... I'm curious what... everybody wants to explore on Guro. No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, Mickey D's has fine fries. I'm not going to judge Mickey D's fries. They pretty much service the entire world, those fries. Somebody's liking them. I prefer, well, I don't even know. I don't really eat that many fries anymore that are like fast food fries. I used to like Dairy Queen's fries and Burger King's fries back in the day, but I don't even know. I haven't had Burger King fries or Dairy Queen fries in like 10 years, so I don't even know. I can't really say what they like anymore. McDonald's fries dunked in a milkshake. Ugh. Ugh. That doesn't sound good at all to me, personally.
My Irish heritage provides me with a unique insight into potatoes, winking face, and whiskey.
That makes sense. I'm going to play for board since we have such a significant lead on board instead of playing small-time recruits. I mean, it's a lead, but it's not that much damage, right? Like, one 4-drop we wouldn't have even traded into until right now, so... We still did need to apply some attack value on the board. This, I think, is a little better later. Like, yeah, there's a chance we draw some of these 1-drops, and it gets worse as the game goes on, but I don't want to spend all my time drawing weak cards right now. That was a pretty bad Grime Street Informant in general. This was the least bad, but still not... Yeah, see, exactly. We'll probably draw the next 3 turns. That'll be my punishment for... We'll get Mistress of Mixtures this turn. And this will just continually get worse. We won't draw any 7-drops, that's for sure. Feeding Time is really good against that, wow. Oh, Bomber, baby! Bomber, you got this, dude. I have faith in you, Bomber. Bomber, I believe. I believe so much I'm not even going to attack first, right? Like, this is how much I believe. Oh, Bomber! Bomber, you're beautiful! Bomber, I love you. Maybe I do go ahead and small-time recruit here. I don't really care about drawing the 1-drops, but it does thin out the deck a little bit. It makes all my future draws better, so... Even though we don't have much of the board, we can start hammering. We have the Beast, too, which is good for 6. Bomber, dude! Bomber has been so good today. Bomber's done everything I've wanted today. Usually he just hits me 3 in the face. He's not even that mad today. Okay, Archer's Veteran makes this considerably cleaner. And we can just play a 5-drop alongside.
Speak your peace.
Alright, so we're doing okay. Not a bad hand. mean, it's not a good hand, but it's not a bad hand. I was honestly expecting the Bomber to pop the shield, kill his own minion, and hit Regis's face. Yeah. Yeah, me too. That's exactly what I expected. Oh, I need 2 Archerist veterans. I only have 1. I need 2 of them. I need to trade this way and trade that way. I guess we just play the Beast, right? I'll probably just Archerist veteran here, trade, and play the Beast and go face. The Yeti doesn't really threaten either minion cleanly.
Speak your peace.
He'll have to trade into the veteran.
What a ball.
These veterans have actually been pretty clutch as far as like setting up trades. They've exceeded my expectations. Bomber on fire today. Yeah, that's a good clip. Very, very accurate too. Have you completed the Arthas challenge? No, I haven't even tried it yet. Wait until Wednesday. Wait until Wednesday. I'm just a tad scared that we're gonna lose the board here. Yeah, man, that's brutal. Because this puts us behind now. We need to hit a good card off this. I'm not gonna play it this turn, obviously, but man. Bomber has been the only good RNG we've had this entire time. This doesn't even look like a good play, but nothing else did either. Just hoping that a couple things live. I can maybe Cult Master. We still just haven't seen a Bog Creeper. I don't think we've seen a Bog Creeper but one time. Out of 3 Bog Creepers in 8 games. We have to start hitting Bog Creepers, or we don't win. That's a good play. Still no Bog Creepers, guys. Man, I don't have any good trade targets here either. This would have been perfect, but he buffed it, so now it's not good. I guess we have to kill the Crystal Weaver, even though it sucks, because we leave a 3-1 up, which is really good against threatening the Cult Master here. Alright, that's good finally. No, let's do this.
I must move quickly.
It's not ideal. I mean, maybe we get a Cult Master back and it gets to attack multiple times, right? But he doesn't actually have to attack into it because of the Despicable Dreadlord, so it doesn't really help much, other than getting one back in hand. But it makes him think about it, right? He might think it's Noble Sack, for instance, and make a bad play. So now he kind of has to deal with this thing, at least. Which means he might draw me an extra card. Or he could just go face and leave it alive, too. But then we get to trade into a solid minion, so it creates some friction, essentially. Jerks just asked why redemption here. I think I probably explained it as you were asking. At least my logic. God, that's good. We're going to have to Eldor that. Thankfully, we can do both these. So now it's like, does he kill this or not? If he does, he draws me a card. If he doesn't, then I get to make a good trade. So he has a dilemma. He decides not to, so I get to make a good trade. Which is nice for me. Ooh. Menagerie Magician plus Aldor? Plus Lost in the Jungle plus Mistress? Oh no, Lost in the Jungle's so bad against the Despicable Dreadlord, we can't do that. So now I just have to hope that he doesn't have... I mean, he gets great trade here, but we just have to try to catch up and stabilize a little bit. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. That Twisting Nether pretty much broke our back. And everything since then has been a recovery tool. This card has been ridiculous with double Crystal Weavers, too. So much free damage. But it's just going to come down to whether or not I keep drawing Bog Creepers and Bone Mares. That's how this game's going to be decided. Do I draw enough Bog Creepers, or do I draw, you know, Rowling Blade next turn? Or Keening Banshee. God, this minion has gotten so many buffs. Look at that buff! That buff chain right there. Dark Conviction might not actually be too bad now. God, the buffs! Is he just gonna trade and lose the... I wouldn't lose the damage face if it was me. I would have went face there, I think. He's worried about Spikered Steed. He doesn't know that we don't have that, so that's a good trade. Hey, good guy, Helge. How's it going? Helge probably is actually how you say that, isn't it? Right back at it.
All of this food talk in chat, haven't had breakfast yet, feels bad, man.
Yeah, I feel the same way, dude. I feel the same way. Feel the same way.
Reporting for duty.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I'm hoping this gamble pays off, but I don't know if it will. The idea is... it doesn't even really help. Yeah, it doesn't even really help. I was thinking he would... that these might get to trade, but this guy is just too good. I don't know how to beat this. Because now he gets to trade here, and then I still don't have a board, and I still don't have a way to kill that. What have I done it the other way? That might have helped more. I think I did it wrong. I'm a little tilted, but...
Total corruption.
How many buffs does he... I can't take it! I can't take it. It's got buffed so many freaking times. Oh, God. Oh. I don't have a board clear. I just don't think I can win. Him going face actually helps me a tad. I'll finally get to kill this Dreadlord. Or do I actually kill this? No, we have to kill that. It's just too much damage. Oh, I am sick of this minion. It's finally dead. It had so many buffs. It got 3 of these dudes. It had 1 of the potion. It had 1 Scalebane buff, I think. And it had also been reduced to 1 by Aldo Peacekeeper, so... it was the ultra buffed minion. I don't have Consecration, so... Grime Street Informant into Consecration is probably my only out here. This is a losing play. We're done. It's nice that he gave the buff to the Giant Wasp, though. It's sort of the most useless. But he trades here and we're dead, right? It's 8, 11, 14, yeah. Yeah. That sucks. This deck deserved better. It wasn't... This game, it's fine that we lost. He had a really good Twisting Nether. That's fine. It's not a big deal that we lost this game. It's those other 2 that we lost that are really, really triggering me. He acts like he hasn't seen Lethal yet, though. I'm not sure how that's possible, but... Oh, this... Now I'm actually triggered. He missed Lethal. Man. Now I'm legitimately triggered. Should I whoops, guys?
That was a mistake.
I have to. He needs to know. I'm not doing it out of BM, I'm doing it out of educational needs. Like, what if I hit a Consecration now? Like, isn't it possible for me to stabilize this game? It's not, but he doesn't know that. Just 1 Twisting Nether and we lost. That's sad face. I don't like toast. What a waste of bread. I like toast. It's fine. Have you defeated the Lich King yet? No, I have not, Mickle. No, Mickle. Man, that's really disappointing.
Aha!
Really disappointing. I really thought we'd do more. Maybe we'll get a legendary to make up for it. No. No legendaries here. You know what we could do to make up for it? Let me see. Let me think about something here. Guys, how many cards do I need? Hold up. How many cards do I need to finish this collection off? Oh, a lot of legendaries. Let's see. 4 legendaries. 5, 6 legendaries plus... I need 8 legendaries. How much dust is that? 8 times 1,600. 12,800 dust there. And then I also need... shoot. Why did I do that? That's not where I want to go. How many epics was I missing? 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Plus, what's 7 times 2,800? I need 15,000 dust to complete my collection. I think I'm a little shy. Guys. Even if I open packs at this point, I don't think I'll make it there. Don't think I'll make it there. Because I need over 2,000 dust, and it's getting 10 packs is definitely not going to get me 2,000 dust. So, I guess no collection completion today to cheer me up. I'm a little sad. So let's play some ranked.
Aha!
Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I don't lose a ton of ranks or anything on stream. I always seem to rank up better off stream, but we'll try anyway. I'm gonna play Hand Buff Paladin. I was playing Pirate Warrior, a little bit of Druid before that, but I wasn't having fun necessarily with either one. I've been having way more fun with this Hand Buff Paladin deck, so I'll play that on stream. I think it'll be more enjoyable for you guys. And then if we lose ranks or if we don't, I'll try to rank up off stream tonight. I might have some time tonight. See if I can't hit Legend for the last few days of the month. Ugh. Packs. The only packs I really need to open are Goblins versus Gnomes packs. So maybe I just need to bite the bullet and buy some packs and go ahead and finish off the collection. Still a little sad about that arena run. If I could go back to that Rogue game and the other game we lost that was, I felt like it was a sort of a cheese loss, I'd be a lot happier.
Aha!
Let me get a deck tracker running though. God, every time. Don't freak out, it's gonna be pink. Don't freak out. Did not look like a good mulligan from what I could see.
Aha!
Man. There we go. Let's go ahead and put my face over it. Okay, good deal. Actually, this is pretty good to go ahead and get out. It's because the contestant thinks so nastily. It's not a druid, how is this possible? Right? I feel the same way. Well, that's not that strong of a play, thankfully. Rock Pool's still awfully good here. I'll be fine if he War Leaders, though. I won't mind that too much at all. Because we have the Rallying Blade. Is this your favorite deck tracker, Regis? Yeah, definitely. It's the only one I use, so... Solid turn 4 play. I think if we can get past the initial blitz here, that we'll be just fine. Just fine. It's not perfect. But he still probably can't kill it. And he probably has to pop his Divine Shield, which gives me a trade. A lot of good stuff happening here. Getting to Legend this season, Regis, I'm going to try. We'll see. It just comes down to time always for me. I mean, that argument also could say it comes down to win rate, right? Because win rate and time are the two metrics by which you rank up fast. But traditionally, my win rate's not, like, crazy excessive. The last time I got Legend, it actually was crazy excessive, and that's why I was able to do it. I think it was Pirate Warrior or Temple Warrior or something. I just rocketed up the ladder. I didn't, like, lose a game from rank 2. So that made it a lot easier to get there. Whereas normally I wouldn't have. So unfortunately, he hit the really clutch rallying blade to set up the trade and deny me the trade back.
Here are some bits to help with the GVG packs. Once you have a full collection, you should play Wild occasionally.
Moo! Jesus, dude! 1,000 bits! That's crazy, Moo! That's so many bits, man. Thank you so much for the great cheer there, Moo. And the kind words, and the well wishes, and the encouragement. And I actually was thinking last night, it's cool that you brought that up. I was thinking last night, like, if I don't at least play more Wild, I think I am going to be able to create some more content regarding Wild. In other words, you know, like my top 10 lists and stuff I do on YouTube right now are always related to standard format, but using things like hsreplay.net, which I talk about a lot lately, it feels like, that actually allows me to make videos and get insights into Wild format that I didn't really have before. So like I can see the cards, the legendaries for instance, that are most popular in Wild format and make a video that still recommends, like, you know, these are really good legendaries to run in Wild format. So it gives me more access and more availability for making those sorts of videos than it would otherwise. So I'm thinking about introducing more Wild format stuff into my content assortment, basically. I'm going to get a little punished here by Noble Sack or Redemption, but I think it's fine. Getaway Kodo is not bad at all. Redemption's fine. We just had to get... Oh, it's actually not that bad. It doesn't get Divine Shield or anything else, right? So it still gets to clear the Terran, but we have enough stuff to stabilize now. We were a little bit falling behind there. It was getting scary. So anyway, Moo, that's kind of the thought I'm having right now.
Aha!
Man, it sucks being behind on board, guys. It really sucks. We can Chill Blade into Tar Creeper, though. I guess there's not really a oh no, Tar Creeper, no, it only goes to 4. It doesn't contest the Bone Mare. So I guess maybe we just Stonehill. Chillblade into Stonehill. It sucks that I can't hit the Smuggler's Run, but this has to die. That's far too valuable. Let's Stonehill first, just see what we get. I actually think the Righteous Protector is going to be the most valuable for us here. It provides the most stall. We're at a point in the game where there's a lot of big stuff. We can also combo with Bone Mare next turn, so it looks like the best target to me for sure. Alright, so it's just going to come down to who has the better top decks at this point, really. Or maybe not top decks is not the right word, but the better lines of play. Like, if he hits Lich King and Tyrion before I do... I have to talk, don't I, guys? I have to talk. I have to talk. I have to talk. I just say things, don't I? Oh, boy. Well, screw it, I guess. Hey, Regis, we'll be doing budget decks next month. Yeah, I would already be doing them, but I didn't want to... Ooh. That's pretty sick in this matchup, actually. Wow. Okay. We'll take that. I want to hit Legend first. It's going to ruin my ability to rank up if I try to do it early. That's the only downside. His Lich King's going to get to live again. That's really rough for me. We have to make this work. We'll probably Tar Creeper after just to stay alive. This has to hit Tyrion and Wicker Flame and a Righteous Protector and a Grime Street Informant. That's what we want. We're going to somehow hit all spells and weapons, even though we really don't run that many. But Tyrion is a must. Oh my god, it's a lot of dudes. It's not a Tyrion, but it's a lot of dudes. I'll take it. I'll take it. Man. That's just fine. It's a lot for him to piece through, too. That's Tyrion, no doubt. Oh, Elder Peacekeeper's fine. That's just fine. Hey Regis, do you know if Mali Druid is good in this meta? I don't really know. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's great. Otherwise we would have seen it show up more, right? So he has a good trade here. What does he do from there, though? I don't really know. I don't know. Rockpool Hunter. Righteous, but this... Who even begins to know how to parse through these trades? Goodness. What on earth do we do here? He doesn't know. I don't know. Nobody knows how to parse through these trades. Thankfully, we're getting some heal. That's good news. I don't care about his heal. We're far behind on the health side of things. Oh my god. What do we even do here? I think we pretty much have to Bone Mare, right? But what do we trade? The Lich King trade's not very good. So this into this is 8. We probably still play this instead of Hero Powering just because we don't want to die. As long as we don't die, I think we pretty much win this game most of the time. Spellbreaker, it's not going to help much here. We're going to kill the Lich King anyway, so we have to save this for like a Tyrion. So let's Bone Mare, but what do we Bone Mare? Do we Bone Mare this? It goes up to 6. It goes down to 2, though, after the trade. I think we have to Bone Mare the Divine Shield, right? And then probably just trade in the 3/3. It's not the most ideal trade, but it's fine. And then we'd probably trade in the Tar Creeper and the Bone Mare into the Corpse Taker. Oh, I forgot the Smuggler's Run. Crap. I was gonna Smuggler's Run. Instead, we'll just do this. It's still fine, but not what I wanted. This is still a good turn 10, though. As long as we don't die... Good point, Crip is cool. Good point. I mean, as long as we don't die this turn, is what I mean to say. I should not say, as long as we don't die, I think we win this game. Guys, by the way, I had a draw last night when I was playing. First time in a long time I've had a draw. I really don't know if I've ever had one, but I'm assuming I have just because I've played something like, 20,000 Hearthstone games probably at this point. Yeah, maybe 20,000 is too much. Probably 15,000 Hearthstone games. But, I can't remember one, but I had a draw last night. It was a good play by the other player. He was pretty much facing down a Bittertide Hydra for death, and he was a druid, he had to hero power into the Bittertide Hydra to kill me and kill himself. There was no way for him to get lethal. He was 3 off. So that's a good Spellbreaker target. Nice. So this looks really good. The only thing I'd probably change is... I don't think we draw a card that changes this line. Oh, he even took like the weakest trade into it, so I'm going to get the most silence value. That's great news. Gonna get max silence value here. I don't think this guy runs Consecration, but either way, I want to protect that Grime Street more than anything else, so... we'll just risk getting punished by the Consecration here. By making this trade and put this at 2, I should say.
By the transitive property, as long as we don't die, we stay alive. And I think we can win. Quote.
Nano Dragon, yeah, you got a good point there. As others have pointed out. That was a heck of a turn. Jeez, dude. I guess we could have known that he was saving a Death Knight card.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
I think that's fine. As long as he doesn't top deck Tyrion here, I think we're good. He didn't delete Tyrion. He somehow managed to keep Tyrion alive throughout all that. We should still outvalue him, though. Sunkeeper, it's good. It's not, like, disastrously good, though. We just need some health. Black Knight's a good draw. That's for sure. I'm worried about weapon damage right now. We need a lifesteal minion. We need a Chillblade champion, because we're at 6 health. Like, if he hits a weapon here, and I don't hit a heal or a taunt, I'm in trouble. But pretty much every card in my deck right now stops some sort of damage. Even like Spellbreaker here would stop damage. Tyrion stops damage. Go ahead and kill this. Only Prince Kel'Thuzad does not, like, slow down damage. So this is the worst draw in the deck, weirdly enough. Usually you'd be pretty excited to see it, but we need every other card. Every other card right now is better. Spike Riz would be good. Spellbreaker, it's actually the worst turn for Spellbreaker, but still gets some value. Do I ever hold the Spellbreaker here for a Tyrion? Since we're pretty far ahead on the board. I think I have to. I actually think I have to. Because it's a 1 in 6 chance right now that he gets a Tyrion. I think I have to. Really like to see a Spike Ridge Steed soon. Cool. Does he run a Silence? He destroyed a Spellbreaker, but does he run 2? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? I think just in case we Spike Ridge Steed one of our smaller guys. I don't think we can risk it. Like, we can't put it all in on Tyrion, right? Like, if Tyrion and the Spike Ridge Steed both get silenced off, we're screwed. So just split the resources to be safe. Cost me a little bit of damage face-wise, but only 2 damage. It's fine. Still like to see that Chillblade. Curator. So that's Finja. No, it's Hydrologist, okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Still worried about him hitting that other Spellbreaker. He destroyed 1, so that's, I think that's a good sign he has 2. Alright, I like to see that a lot. God, this secret's tough. This secret's tough. Oh, thanks, Tingus, man. I appreciate it. That's been there a week or so, but a week or 2 even. I think we throw this away just in case it's Noble Sac, right? Like, we just have to test Noble Sacrifice. Otherwise, we get a little screwed. Okay. So we get a little screwed, but... Actually, we could pull the Chillblade Champion and try to keep Tyrion alive here. But I think there's a good chance that's also Redemption now. So let's just do this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually still going to sacrifice this guy. It sucks that I've basically sent 3 minions into to a single dude here. But I'll tell you why, and it's because I want to get double heal off of this Chillblade. I want to get double heal. Like, we could do it this way and just get 1 heal off the Chillblade. But I want to get double heal off the Chillblade. In other words, I think what we have is sufficient to win the game as long as I stay alive, right? Might look a little weird. I think a lot of people would have taken a different line there. But I want this to heal multiple times. We have the answer to that. That's fine. We knew that was coming. Just not anything but Kel'Thuzad. Aldor's the best. Perfect. Perfect. It's going to hit 1 minion. Right on time. Right on time, Kel'Thuzad. Right on time, bro. And, let's see. We take 6. We get down to 3. This heals me up to 6 again. I think that's fine. And it's still healing, right? So he's got 2 cards left. It's probably a Spellbreaker and a Rowling Blade. If he had both at the same time, that could be problematic. But this should be able to heal me out of any kind of rage. Filefin Inquisitor, that's definitely fine. We have lethal? It looks like we probably have lethal. 7, 9, 11. Yeah, we did. Cool. Yay. Yeah, guys, I'm pretty good at calling the worst case scenarios, that's for sure. It's because I know it's always going to be the worst case scenario, so... as long as you consistently predict the worst case scenario, you'll be fine. You'll get it right every time. Why don't you put in more of a delay to stop snipers? It's just a risk. So it's like a hazard of the job, right?
Tremble before the might of the hours.
I will fight with honor.
Is this the real jab? So we're screwed. This is the real jab. We're donezo. Ugh, that's like the only time you don't want double smuggler's run. Ugh. Weapon, smuggler's run, Keliseth is the worst hand. Worst hand for
If you can
this.
predict and play around the worst case scenario, you'll be pleasantly surprised by anything better.
That's very true, Jerks. That sounds like life advice, almost. I feel like that expands far beyond Hearthstone here. That's pretty intriguing life advice in general. These are so cool together. Do you ever double smugglers run the Righteous Protector here? It only also hits the Spellbreakers, the thing. Like, that just feels so bad. Secret Hunter. Like, if I attack with the weapon, like, Snake Trap is a huge issue. But only Snake Trap really becomes a problem. Everything else is fine. He played it clearly to make the trade, not because he thought it was a good play. Is it jab, guys? Is it the real jab? I'm curious if it's the real jab.
For justice.
Don't be Snake Trap. Don't be Snake Trap. Nice. Alright, so I still don't know what to expect here. I just know all my draws are going to be good moving forward, which is nice. Tingus, they did change Arena. There's like synergy cards now that pop up in your first couple picks. And a lot of those synergy cards are legendaries, like Death Rattle synergies like N'Zoth and stuff. So you'll tend to get more interesting cards in the first few cards of any given Arena draft. Oh, crap. We have to silence that. I mean, I don't have another choice. It's not ideal, I suppose, but it still works for me. It's pretty obviously going to be a freezing trap here. But I don't know what I can do about it. I think I just double Smuggler's Run, Righteous Protector, Hero Power regardless, and test the freezing trap. Venom Strike's fine. We got a weapon for that. That's actually good. I'd rather just get rid of that. Freezing. There's the freezing. Okay. And it's important that we did that first, so now it gets buffed, right? It actually bought me an extra minion to get buffed, which is pretty chill. Cat Trick's fine. This guy can test all of those. So now if this trade happens, we can trade back in with the hero power, hopefully. This is not the perfect turn 6, so I hope I draw a better card soon. It's this next turn or two that we're going to have to stabilize on. He's going to run out of cards shortly, so. It sucks that there's a real jab, since that's my initials. That's funny. Did anybody check if this is the real one? Did you guys see him on Twitch? See if he's streaming right now? I'd like to know if it is. I always like when I play against pro people. I'm going to check. Clearly not going to snipe, but should be able to tell if it's him. If he's streaming. I don't even know what his, what's his... Is he streaming English? I don't have it set to only English. I don't even see. I don't even know if he streams, to tell you the truth. I just know he makes really good decks. Regis, just tuned in. How's your day going? It's going really well, man. Really, really well.
Repent.
To battle.
Bone Mare's probably good if something lives, although it shouldn't live. This might live. I don't think it will. I think it's going to get like deadly shotted or something. Ooh, it did live. Wow. Okay, so we'll just Bone Marrow and take a value trade. Oh, and then Bone Marrying the buffed Righteous Protector next turn is going to be crazy good. This has 9. I think we'll trade in here.
Regis, what is your opinion on corporate screen share conference calls and how much they suck compared to Twitch streaming?
They do suck. They do. It's tough. It's got to happen. It's something you got to do, right? It's the only great way to communicate sometimes, but it can indeed suck. He's on the face plan here, it looks like. I maybe just have to taunt and, ooh, wow. This into this. I don't know, I guess I can test with this one first. Like, even if it gets freezing trapped, it just gives me another taunt incoming. I can't attack a minion, I don't think. Because well, I don't know. This goes to a Divine Shielded 7/7. Would I rather just taunt into a giant 13/13? I really might just rather taunt into a giant 13/13. So I don't even think I attack with this one. I think I just will. The only concern, right, is his hero power will eventually outrace me if I don't try it. So maybe I just have to. Let's see. If I go 7/7, he actually can kill it. He can trade. It's the full board. I'd have a 10/10 remaining. I think I have to test the secret and play this. Explosive trap, that's fine. If it's not freezing, I'll go ahead and buff this. Okay. It's not freezing, so that works out for me. Now I have 26 damage on board, so if he doesn't have a freezing trap, if he doesn't play a new secret and doesn't clear, we just win, but we win anyway. Nice. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Look how big those dudes were, though. That's crazy how big this stuff gets. It's absolutely bonkers.
Aha!
See you, Tingus, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Wolf, that sounds cool, man. I'll check it out. What's the bit donation count at today? Trying to spread my bits across streamers. The bits for today are at, wow, 2,754 bits, which is equivalent to $27.50 for me. Also, $5 in straight-up donations, 53 follows, 3 new subscriptions today. Or I think some of those were resubs, but which puts the sub count at 234, which puts us 16 new Twitch subscribers away from the next Twitch subscriber giveaway, which is pretty cool. Hey, that's my $5. That's right, Tingus. That was you, man. All you. So,
Hope this helps.
hey, Bruno295, man. Thanks for the cheer. I wasn't asking. There's been more than enough. It's all appreciated, of course, but thank you, Bruno. So I was worried that my hand wasn't very good against Jade. It's a little better against Token. Still not perfect, though. We have some holes in the curve right now.
Aha!
But a lot of taunts is good against Token in my experience. The only thing I'd really like to see is an Elder Peacekeeper to hit the bitter side of Hydra. We don't ever have a good answer for living mana in this deck other than like Spike Ridge Seed. But we'll hopefully just get there. Too slow again. This is starting to get scary. We need to hit a 3-drop. If I have to hero power next turn, we're sort of screwed. I think we just lose the game. Purple Lion, no worries, dude. That's totally fine. I don't judge the Jade Druid players. I judge the deck. There's a big difference. I cannot begrudge anybody who plays Jade Druid. If you're trying to win games, trying to hit Legend, that's a good goal. It's the best way to do it, so go for it. Infinite Pickles says, how long have you been streaming? I heard about you like a month ago, and it makes me sad. I didn't know before. To answer your question, it's been about since April. Basically since Unguro. I started streaming like March 30th, but didn't really start streaming seriously until like April 6th, the day Unguro came out. So 4 months, a little over 4 months. But I've been making YouTube videos for like a while now. So that's where it started from, and that's why there are so many people here. It's because of YouTube. Still have to hit a 4-drop. Oh, okay. It's not the ideal one, but still has to be played, I think. Ugh. Can't kill that thing still. And I don't have a 5-drop either. So he's just going to get a really good set of trades, but there's nothing I can do about it. Sacrificing that in doesn't really change anything. Sunkeeper is almost going to be useless, I'm sure. It's almost impossible that I'll have a minion alive when I hit the Spikered Steed. I need to hit, like... Oh, like I said, that's the one card I really don't have a good answer to, and he buffs the bejesus out of that Crypt Lord, so I'm even more wrecked. I clearly can't Sunkeeper that. It's too slow. Yeah, we never hit. We hit all of our late game cards. Didn't hit our early curve. Sucks. What we needed to win this game is like Kel'Theth into Tar Creeper, into Corpseaker, into Grime Street, into Steed. But with this sort of hand, you can't win. I mean, we're gonna try, right? We're gonna try. If he doesn't have Savage Roar, we may be able to Spike Ridge this guy and stabilize some stuff, but most likely we're just dead to shenanigans like this. Sunkeeper gets a little more interesting like this, but not yet. Bone Mare, let's see, that's plus 4 health. It's just not enough. We have to go for the Spike Ridge here. It's the only way to get enough health. And unfortunately, these now have 3 health, so they don't even die to the second half of the trades here. So that's even tougher. Swipe also just kills me outright. Mark sets up. That's lethal. That's definitely lethal. That was lethal anyway because of the hero power, I think, based on the math. But yeah, we got close to stabilizing. It was interesting. But you could tell from the beginning we were always just basically a couple cards behind. We had a couple whiff turns. Gotta play on curve on that matchup. Also against Jades, I think, really. You need to trade into a thing that doesn't give him mana. Oh, I should have. You're right. I should have killed the... Did he have one? I guess he had a... Did he already have a Raven? I didn't even think he had one yet, but yes, for sure if there was a Raven, we should have killed the Raven. Not just for that, but for the Mark too. I don't think it mattered. We were dead regardless, but would have been smarter for sure. Another Druid? Same guy or not? No, it's not the same guy. He had a Raven. Oh, definitely then. We should have killed the Raven. Yeah. Feels bad, really. I know I'm not going to hit a 2-mana card, though, so there's a very high likelihood that I will hit a minion that will benefit more from this. I'm just going to go and play the Protector. I need to get greedier. I honestly don't think I love the Smuggler's Run in this deck. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I should just cut it. I feel like it's way better if you're doing things like Doppelgangster and all those shenanigans. Okay. Oh my god. This isn't right. Let me casually play a turn 1 5/5. That is also got the most ridiculous effect in the game. Well, GG guys. It's fun while it lasted. Yeah, Krovig. Basically, it does. Yeah, I just don't think I like the Smuggler's Run that much. This isn't my deck. This is Kibler's hand buff, just a straight-up copy. So I'm hesitant to make changes, but change is.
This opener is one of those immediate concede scenarios.
Another Innervate. Just... Aww.
Aha!
Of course. Why would I expect anything less? Plus 3 health. I can't believe he went for the minion instead of the, I can't believe he went for the minion instead of the buff. I think I would have gone for the buff. He had 2 minions on board. It protected the Raven, and it also gave power to his fledgling. Like, oh, come on. That's not right at all. That's 100% not right. He won't take a trade, right? He's too greedy. Yeah. Which is probably right, honestly. I think that's fine. Looks good. Only chance I have is if he gives it taunt, maybe. Even that, it's too late. We're just taking so much damage here. He still gets to do 6 to face and buff it again. Because Token Druid needed help, guys. Token Druid really needed help with the Druid of the Swarm. Maybe experiment with Firefly instead of Smuggler's Run. I think that's a great suggestion, yeah. I really just don't think Smuggler's Run helps much. I feel like it's always just in the way. I've never felt like I had a really, really good Smuggler's Run. For instance, this. Oh, this was a great game. Great game. I can't believe they printed Druid of the Swarm. This card might actually be worse than the Ultimate Infestation for me. It's so good in Token Druid. And Crypt Lord, too. Crypt Lord is just ridiculous in Token Druid. I don't know who thought these were good ideas. I'm going to take out Smuggler's Run. I think that's worth the change. I felt multiple times now like it was just useless to me. I mean, it's great if you can hit, like, the exact cards on curve, like Corpse Taker and stuff, and Chillblade Champion for the lifesteal gains, but otherwise feels very, very wrong. It just doesn't feel helpful. And the Fireflies and stuff actually make a lot of sense because of all the buffs in the deck. Like, just having... Where am I going? Just having minions around on board, like sticky minions around on board, is so helpful because of things like Sunkeeper Tarim, Spikered Steed, Bone Mares. So I really like the Firefly idea. And, of course, you get minions in hand sometimes, too, for the Grime Street. So there's a lot of advantages there to the Fireflies. I'm giving you the credit for opening a legendary right now. It's like my 6th pack of Ungro in a long time. And boom, open the Waygate. Nice, man. Go play some Exodia. Hey, play in the same deck. What region do you play? I play in North America. I'd be pretty salty after that match, says Ian Miller. Yeah, man. I am. I don't know if salty is the right word, but annoyed, I guess. A little bit annoyed. So what rank is everybody in chat at, guys? I'm curious. Where are you guys going to finish the month? We got some legends in chat. We got some high ranks in chat. Always like to know where you guys are sitting. Rank 1, says Purple Lion. It's pretty good. 20, says Jevin Milk. 7, trying to go to 5. 8, hoping to finish 5. Garino Cripperino's ranked 25. I'd expect nothing less. 19, 4, 7, 19. Hey, iBody Kids. How's it going, dude? Long time no see. 19, 10, 13, 26, 3, 4, 5. Pretty good split there. Rank 5 Wild. That's interesting. Let's see if my buddy Titan X has hit rank 1 in Wild yet. Nope, 3. Probably holding at 3. That's my guess. Oh my god, am I actually going to hit the Rowling Blade buff? It's Paladin. I think I will. It's very unlikely he pops the buff here. Or the shield, I mean. Very unlikely. Play a Rockpool Hunter. Stone Hill's fine.
For justice.
I think there's quite a bit of value in preserving the Divine Shield, so I'm holding the shield for now. I really don't want to have to play the Spellbreaker on curve, but I might. We'll just see what he does. Because hero power feels really, really bad. Maybe we'll hit a Chillblade or a Corpse Taker. Or Kel'Thuzad would be good. Obviously. Hero power Kel'Thuzad would be dandy. Tar Creeper's fine too. We'll go ahead and take this. Probably just Getaway Kodo. 18 wild, 15, 17. At 7 should get 5. 7 sounds about right, guys. That's where I figured. Nice little range. A lot of people nearing rank 5 area. I think that's about right. A lot of people who are good Hearthstone fans like you guys watch streams and stuff. Rank 5 type place. About like me. I usually get about rank 5. Legend occasionally. Man, this hand is just not great. Not great. I guess we have to Spellbreaker. I mean, there's another one coming. We'll have to use it against a buff. Inevitably later. I just don't want to play the Aldors, right? Like, anything I'd want to silence, the Aldor does just as good of a job against. So, just play the most on curve thing. And the Aldor didn't do a good job there, so... This is more about the 4-3 to me than the silence, right? It's just about getting ahead on board. Ugh. One turn off, buddy. One turn off. Yeah, I guess we'll just Sunkeeper on curve. Again, it's not really about the silence or the Sunkeeper debuff. It's just about playing the minion. Gets me ahead on board, sets up the Bone Mirror. This guy, I don't know, he's got Murlocs, but so far he's playing at a rate that makes me think he's much more control-oriented than, like, aggro Murloc-oriented, right? It's a little weird.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Vengeful J, man. Thank you, Vengeful J, for the Twitch Prime subscription, man. That's really, really awesome. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. And stay tuned to your Twitch Whispers, Vengeful, for some additional details on being a Twitch Prime subscriber and some of the benefits that gets you, man. So even Sunkeeper, or Spiker Steed here sets up a trade fine for me. We'll be fine if he does that. We also have the Lich King to follow up. Felt good. He seemingly didn't have it. He conceded, so... Nice, easy win there. What do you know? What does it take to get Legend? I got to rank 4 this season, and I faced a lot of good players. I don't know if I should feel good about it or not. Well, whether you feel good about it or not, it's totally up to you. For a lot of people, rank 4 would be an incredible result, so... If that's something you should keep in mind to feel good about, then sure, feel good. If you still feel like you could do more, I'm sure you could. If you can get to rank 4, I think you can get to Legend. But keep in mind that in my mind, rank 4 is about halfway to Legend. Just based on how long it takes to get there. I mean, that's clearly variable depending upon your win rate at any given rank, but typically your win rate goes down the higher you climb, and you lose the win streak bonuses the higher you climb, so it really, really starts to slow down the higher you get. Okay. Am I the only one that sometimes gets hooked on Hearthstone and grinds 100 gold a day for weeks? And other times I just go on and speedrun quests. No, I think that's normal behavior. These double 4-drops are going to be pretty nasty. If I can coin them out right in a row. He's out of cards already, so hopefully we can stop the ramp and he does not... like, hopefully that's not Nourish Ultimate Infestation, right? That's the worst case scenario. I'm okay with him playing minions. We can outpace the minions. That's not a problem for me. It's the crazy plays that come later that become problematic for me. So 4 and a 4. We don't have a good 5 yet, but Wicker Flame Hero Power is the worst case scenario. Okay, he's not playing more stuff. Maybe he is. Another Jade Spirit. If we can get, like, super ahead before he gets to Ultimate Infestation, we'll win the game. That's really what this comes down to. If we can stabilize a big Cycrus Steed and a Lich King, we'll win the game. If not, probably lose the game. If that's Innervate Ultimate Infestation, we're doomed. Absolutely doomed. If that's like, you know, Earthen Scales, I don't know, Primordial Drake. Well, Primordial Drake would be annoying, I guess. For now, because we don't have a good turn 5. I really, really wish I could hit the Gripe Street Enforcer right here. That would be the dream. He might be thinking about, like, Hero Power Swipe, something like that. Nourish for ramp or cards? Cards. Okay, so probably still getting close to an ultimate infestation, though. Jade Idol. Hero power trade. No, he won't trade. He'll just zero power. Which means I have to trade. Which sets him up for a pretty good swipe. But I don't really have a choice. I might honestly go for a 2-drop here if it's a ton of pressure. Yeah, that's the best one anyway. Easy choice. Easy choice. Best choice anyway. Those other ones sucked, so... Cyclopean Aura was going to be useless, and Wrathion obviously useless, so... Get Legend, get 12 wins in Arena, and get another Golden Hero. Those are all good goals, Captain Tars, man. I like it. Aw, man. That sucks. This is a good answer. It's good against Jades, too, later, of course, right? But we don't have a choice to wait. We don't have another play. We have to get ahead right now. Like, if he starts getting big Jades anyway, we lose anyway. So, that sucks, too. I think we're going to lose now. I don't see a path to victory any longer. I mean, Wicker Flame, Chill Blade's a card, but it's just... we're never going to stabilize in time. Rallying Blade Wicker Flame is also a choice. It's a little off curve, but I think it's slightly better. So now he just gets the Jade Train rolling. Primordial Drake was the perfect card there. I don't think Lich King... Maybe if we hit Army of the Dead, and we get like Tyrion and double Grime Street, we can win. Otherwise, we're just going to fall too far behind. It's like we played 3 straight Druids, guys. What do you know? It's crazy. Who could have ever guessed? 3 Druids in a row. And it's impossible to mulligan for them because they're all different. Not that our mulligans changed much in this particular deck, I guess. That's probably a misnomer to suggest. Alright, all comes down to this. We need to hit Army of the Dead. Is that what it's called? Army of the Dead? I think so. The removal card might help. Oh! We got a shot! We got a shot. I need a 3-drop alongside it, too. Okay, can he clear Lich King? He for sure can with hero power, but will he is the question. Whew, we got a dream, boys. We need double Grime Street and Tyrion and double Tar Creeper. Okay? That's our dream. That's the dream scenario. That's fine. I don't care about that. Is he going to clear? He has to clear. He has to clear. There's no way you leave the Lich King alive a second turn. Well, that's what we need, but what we're probably going to get is like double Aldor, Righteous Protector, Firefly. We'll probably get absolute garbage. Okay, here's the clear. So we just have to hit... We have to hit Tyrion for sure. I mean, Tyrion is mandatory. Absolutely mandatory. Aldor is a good card to get off the top there, though. Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. Kind of what I figured. I mean... Still a good play, because it's a lot of damage, and it might be too much for him to get through. Let's see. Trades here. This doesn't get to trade, so we have 7, 8, 11, 18. This is... We might actually just have lethal next turn if he doesn't taunt up. It's possible. No Tyrion, though, is what sucks. No Tyrion. Yes, Garino Criprino, that does make you a bad person. Trying to get to rank 25 to terrorize people in Jade Druid. That is absolutely something that makes you a bad person. No question. Yeah, it looks like we're screwed to double swipe. That means we can't win. It's really tough. It's almost like Druid has an answer to every scenario, guys. It's almost as if that's the case. It's so brutal. just fully cleared after I Army of the Dead. Like, ugh. I have no choice but to go for face damage. These sort of trade in anyway, right? So, no reason to clear. Okay. Is Geist a decent counter to Jade Druid? It's decent. It depends on your deck. It just depends on your deck. If your deck has enough late game to win against Jades, then yeah, it can work for you. In other words, if you have big removal, if you're a control deck, it can help. If you're like a aggro or mid-range deck, it doesn't really help because they get to this point even without the Jades, right? Like he played one Jade, he shuffled some more, or maybe he shuffled. Yeah, he played one and shuffled twice. So we would be at this point anyway, right? It wouldn't matter that he. Man, we're just doomed. There's no hope here. I mean, there's literally no hope. I don't have a play. Can do 5 to face, and then he just ultimate infestations for 5 armor. He clears my board. He kills me. Like, there's just no. Once he cleared that Army of the Dead turn, we were pretty much doomed. Double swipe wrecks that. Pretty sad. This is the world we live in, though, guys. This is what we have to face. So trade here. Trade here. He has 13 to the face if he wants. Probably has to clear a little bit, though. He doesn't have to clear. He should just go face. Yeah, definitely should go face now. Jeez, look at that. That's one of the many busted things they get to do. It's fine. One of the many things.
Your magic shall not save.
We got this, guys. We got it! Lethal! We spotted lethal. We would have been close, actually, if it wasn't for the 11 armor. I mean, think about it. He's at 14. If he hadn't been counting on the silence, he would have been at 3. If I had top decked a weapon, and he hadn't Earthen Scales, there was a chance we could have snuck something out. But he would have traded if he hadn't Earthen Scales. That's not really a fair comparison, right? Not a fair comparison. It's crazy how much influence Mean Streets to Gadgetzan has 2 expansions later. Yep, Pirates and Jades are both still very prominent. Unguro is also still very prominent, really. But Jades is just... I mean, Blizzard... Oh my god, it's the same dude. God. It's very, very triggering. At least we have some early game, you know. It's not a bad curve. This is not my favorite 3-drop, though. I'd rather have something that applied pressure. Although, really, none of the 3-drops in this deck apply pressure, which I think is a bit of a weakness. It's a bit of a weakness. Because it's not like you have 4-drops that follow up very strongly, either. The Rattling Blade is some pressure, though, which is nice. We'll see if he Hero Powers here. He wants to Wild Growth, I'm sure, or coin a Jade Blossom. Or Innervate a Nourish? Okay. That's... Oh, man, it sucks as he actually does get to coin the Hero Power. Not coin, but, you know, he gets the Hero Power still.
Enjoying some terrible crab cakes and pulled pork barbecue for breakfast. Hope everyone has something better for your next meal.
I have to be honest, that is a weird assortment of stuff there that you just listed, jerks. Pulled pork barbecue and crab cakes. I mean, that sounds good independently, but it does seem a little strange to put those together for breakfast, I'll be honest. Okay, so Rallying Blade Red Corsair is actually perfect for us. We lose the Divine Shield synergy, but just the tempo is a lot of damage and a lot of pressure, so that's good. But I'm going to need to hit like a Bone Mare. We can't go too wide against Druid because of Spreading Plague, right? Like, we probably already did, but we'll see.
Some room by the hearth,
You'd really rather go tall against Druid. In other words, you'd like to put a lot of stats on 1 or 2 minions instead of going super wide on the board, because I'm sure he'll have Spreading Plague this time around. Pestilent. Okay. Hey, TT Blue 42, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, man. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Wow, even innervated the hero power already. Jeez, dude, you're a boss. How can I beat plays like this? Do I ever just sacrifice the minion here to play around Swipe and or Spreading Plague? I guess so. I guess so. Maybe should have taken the trade, but I'm still kind of playing around Swipe a little bit, I think. Don't have a good turn 6. I really need to see, like, Spiker's Seed or Grime Street Enforcer. Something that's actually a good play. If I hit, like, junk, I just think I'm in trouble. I mean, Black Knight is fine. It's not ideal. We'd rather hit it against a Primordial Drake, I think. Spellbreaker, it's at least a 4-3. I'll play it just for the body. We don't have a good turn 7 either, though, so need a Bone Mare. Bone Mare would be so clutch. God, give me a Bone Mare. We need that Bone Mare. Okay, now I need the Black Knight. Best part about this weird assortment. Oh, it's gonna read. Hold up. No, it didn't read. Why didn't it read? Best part about this is weird assortment of food. It's leftovers and microwaved, so it's even more disappointing than it was the first time. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. This doesn't really help at all here. It's Druid, I have to take that. Swipe, Wrath, so many things pick that off. I just have to take that. Why did it censor assortment? Probably because of the first 3 letters, I'm guessing, but I don't really know. That it specifically told you assortment was the word that was censored? That's funny. I still don't think we can win this, guys. I think we're getting broken again here by the 9 cards in hand. It's just they have an answer to everything. You can't. And he probably tanked in Spellbreaker too, so I know my Tyrion instead. He tanked in a Spellbreaker, just like they all do now. You just can't give a class with that much ramp, that many late game answers. Malfurion's incredible, Primordial Drake's incredible, Ultimate Infestation's incredible. You have to give them cards that are passive in the late game if you give them that much ramp. That's always been my logic, still standing by that logic. Like, Jades are actually okay because they're slow and passive. Like, they don't taunt up, they don't force you to do things, you can still ignore them and go face and force the Druid to make trades. When you give them active cards like Primordial Drake, Ultimate Infestation, and Spreading Plague is just a stabilization card, it just gets too dangerous. It becomes so dangerous. He's actually going to have to tank that. That's interesting. Won't matter, because I don't have enough damage to beat Earthen Scales anyway. I'm just never going to get there. Well, that's sort of good. I'm just never going to get there. I can't trade, even though it's a freaking Fandral. I can't. I have to kill him. The Jades are coming, right? You just can't afford to take that trade. Look at the bright side, he can't Ultimate Infestation anymore without burning cards. Yeah, but he's so far ahead, it doesn't matter.
Aha!
We could be dead. He has 11 showing. Swipe plus swipe is lethal. Yet another tool. Yet another thing Druid gets to do incredibly well. On screen it had replaced assortment with asterisks. That's weird. So I guess he only had the 1 swipe. Some small hope here. I mean, he's only played a couple Jades. If we can maybe stall out a little here. Let's see what we get. Sure. I'm probably still dead, aren't I? I didn't even count, but I bet I'm still dead. Oh yeah, we're dead. We're super dead. I might have had to get the Bog Creeper there to survive. I didn't think it'd be very good because it'd just die, but we're dead. Even with the Aldor taunt. 6, 7, 9 damage. Just can't beat Jade. There's just no way to do it. Have you tried Death Knight Uther much? Just a little bit right at the beginning. He seemed fine. I don't ever think he's a game-winning kind of card, but he felt like he fit in fine to me in just Paladin, you know, control Paladin, basically. So I guess I have to wait to queue, because I don't want to play Jim Jam for the 87th time. Hopefully we can hit a non-druid. We got a 1 in 20 shot here of hitting a non-druid, guys. Okay. Rallying Blade's probably fine to keep, but seems right. Seems right. The 6's theoretically good against Druid, but doesn't really seem to work out that well for me most of the time. But a hard mulligan for Kel'Theth. I think we need Kel'Theth to win. Might regret it if it's Token. We'll see what we draw. Got the same chunk back anyway. More 3-drops. In Wild, you can make an OK, OTK, DK Paladin. Yeah, yeah. That's what I've heard. I'd like to play that. That sounds fun.
1 in 20 real numbers or salty numbers?
Salty numbers. Although, what is it really? I've heard Druid's, what, 40 or 50% of the ladder at this point from rank 5 to 1. So it's really about 1/2 chance of not hitting a Druid, which sounds okay until you realize there are 9 classes, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, it should be 1 in 9 that you hit Druids. It should be 8 out of 9 that you don't hit Druid, when in reality, it's like 1 out of 2. Which sucks. It's not Jim Jam, I know, I don't even feel like playing. Like, why bother if we're not going to play against Jim Jam? What's the point? I have 0 will to live. Sunkeeper's clearly very good against Jades. But I just don't think we can ever take that line anyway, where we're like a control paladin. Maybe if he doesn't ramp like this, we will have time. It's about the only scenario where we'll have enough time to do this. Hit a good, strong 3-drop. Protector's still too slow. I feel like this deck could use some higher pressure 3-drops. All of the 3-drops are low pressure. I don't know what it would be, necessarily. But it just feels like there could be one. I'd have to think about what it would be, but... I'm gonna go ahead and Spellbreaker for tempo. Chillblade Champion. Probably just as good for tempo.
Misfortune. I got a saltwater taffy and its licorice flavor masquerading as grape.
Ugh.
My entire food experience this morning is ruined.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't like licorice flavored stuff anyway, so that would be awful. But to be surprised in particular would make it worse. Expecting a nice grape flavor and bite into that awful, bitter licorice. Ugh. What was the arena result? It was 6-3, and I was pretty disappointed with the 6-3 at that. I thought we had a lot better results in us. I don't really care about the silence too much here. It's just I didn't have any good trades, right? So I wanted to kind of ignore it and go face and play a body. Depending on how he trades, we might Sunkeeper here, depending on what he does. We couldn't Black Knight yet, which sucks. It would have been a great Black Knight target. Hopefully he doesn't innervate Primordial Drake again. It's a really tough play for us to beat. Really tough play. I'm curious if he just cleans up the 2 available taunts here, or if he's scared of the Divine Shield. There's a couple different lines he could take here. But Sunkeeper could be really good if he doesn't play a minion, or if he plays a really big minion here. Just set up the trade with the Divine Shield to have a couple 3/3s left over. I'd attack first, of course. But, okay. It's a really good turn. Nourish for ramp is kind of ridiculous too, isn't it? So many good plays to make, always. God, you don't feel great about a Sunkeeper here, but I still think it's the right play. But man, if I could hit it on a Flame Elemental later... I could still hit it on a Flame Elemental next turn, I guess, but... I could also just Rallying Blade and Tar Creeper. I don't really like that, though. I'm just going to Sunkeeper and go face for 6. He gets a trade back, but we have 9 damage available next turn. So, I don't know. Ultimate Infestation is okay. It's not amazing here. He might use it on the Sunkeeper and trade this way. Bone Mare would be a great draw for me. We'll see.
I suppose the licorice was worth it to learn that Regis also dislikes licorice. Day saved.
Well, let me specify. I like red licorice, okay, but I hate black licorice. I don't really like red licorice that much either. It's just fine. But I particularly hate black licorice. It's terrible. I don't know how people eat it. I think probably just Rallying Blade, Tar Creeper, Flame Elemental here. Go face for 9. Don't innervate a Wrath. God, please. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't innervate anything, for that matter. Ooh, Spike Ridged is probably just more exciting. And I think I'll go face. Because that's going to be a tough minion for him to deal with. And if he tries to taunt up, we can get through. Let's just see what he does, though. I don't know. See what he does. Black licorice is the vegetable of candy. Yeah, exactly. You nailed it. It's a good analogy. I thought you were going to say Vegemite. That's why I said vegetable. So weird. But, yeah, I completely agree. Swipe, it looks like? Yeah, swipe. Okay. So that leaves me with 5, 6 damage out. Innervate into Primordial Drake. Yeah, okay. Perfect Black Knight target. I don't care that a lot of my stuff died. This is just such a good target. Prince Kelletset's the best draw on the deck right now. Either of these 1-drops are probably next best. Well, actually, Firefly is next best. He's going to innervate another card here. He is, indeed. I was being sarcastic, but it actually happened, so there you go. Alright, this is a lot of damage here, so is this. Hopefully he doesn't have another taunt. If so, I'll need a Spellbreaker. But he's down to 5. Do you think the taunt token Druid is possible without Druid DK? You can play a token Druid, yeah, without Druid DK. Of course, yeah. In fact, I don't think a lot of people run it. Cap out at like Bitter Tide and Living Mana. As far as high cost cards. If you want to play like more of the mid-range, taunty style Druid, you might need Malfurion. But if you're playing a token style, I don't think you do. So busted. Good news is he can't actually clear the 2/4. So I still have a lot of damage coming through. That's 5 plus 3 is 8. Oh god, we're gonna be so close. Does anything give me lethal here? No. Jeez. So stupid. 2 damage off, guys. Oh, it's a good burn. So can he get through everything again? I think as long as we can Sunkeeper a taunt, we'll be fine. He should only have 1 taunt left, or maybe 2 with Primordial Drake, but he should only be able to play 1 at a time, right? Shouldn't ever be able to play 2 taunts. He might have an Earthen Scales. Let's just see. I don't know. Druid has so many shenanigans. Darn near anything's possible. Darn near anything is possible. Malfurion Hero is pretty good because it's taunts, 2 taunts and armor, so that would be the worst case scenario. So I'm sure he has that. Well, I hate my life. I hate my life.
Is not.
Hate my life. So would you remove Innervate but keep Ramp? I wouldn't remove either. I would just not give Druid all of the crazy cards that they have access to right now that reward Ramp. It's the rewarding of Ramp that's problematic to me, not anything else. So Sunkeeper here puts him down to 4, right? But he just gets to armor up every turn, so how do I actually win the game? I guess we Sunkeeper and Corpse Taker.
Aha.
Trade this one, trade our face, go 3 with the 1/1, which will now be a 3/3. I have a 6 attack board out. He has a 3/3 to trade, but that's not that good. I could Hero Power instead, but it doesn't really help. I like the Divine Shield, because it means it's more likely to stay alive. So, I don't know, let's see. He heals up to 7 most of the time. He might not be able to resolve this board. We have another 3 here. I think we can get there.
By the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Q-Mail D! Thanks for the Twitch Prime subscription, Q-Mail dude. I really appreciate it. That's awesome of you. Thanks for the support. And stay tuned to Twitch Whispers, Q-Mail. I'll send you some details on being a Twitch Prime sub in the near future. I think that puts us at 237 subscribers, guys. The all-time high is 241. So we're getting really close. But now, yeah, whoever called it in chat, yes, Spreading Plague is coming now, so it's just you never get through. We don't have any direct damage in this deck, so we'll just never get there. He'll trade in Spreading Plague, and he'll armor up every time, and he might even Spreading Plague Doomsayer is a play now, so there's so many tools. Swipe? Trade? Yeah. That means no Spreading Plague, though, which is interesting. So he goes to 7. If this is all he does, we're good to go. He might Jade Behemoth, though. If he doesn't Jade Behemoth, we're good to go. Oh, he used all his mana. We're good to go. He doesn't have any Innervates left. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We beat a Jade Druid. Somebody send this to Reddit. We beat a Jade Druid, guys. What? How? How did it happen? Just kidding. Just kidding. It's the second Jade Druid I've beaten. It's not the first. 600 win, too. 600th win against the Jade Druid. Yay! Who knew? Feels like I just got 500 with Paladin. That's crazy. Okay, guys, I'm actually done this morning. That's a good way to cap off this stream. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't have a Spreading Plague there. He should have done it, but maybe he's not running it for some reason. Who knows? Maybe he thinks he has enough stuff because there's like a bajillion great cards to run. Either way, though, guys, I'm done this morning. It's been a lot of fun. Paladin all day today, actually. I didn't realize that. We did a Paladin arena run and a Paladin constructed. I didn't really mean for that to happen, but the arena run, I think, could have gone a little better. The 2 games we lost in the middle of that run really set me off. Those were problem games. I didn't enjoy that. But nice little constructed run here with a average deck or a probably not optimized top tier deck. Still won some games, lost to a couple Druids frustratingly, but I think we're only down a single star or something, maybe 2 stars. So not that bad. And ending on a high note, which is always nice. So guys, of course, thank you everybody this morning for all the follows. I'm sorry if I didn't call out all of the new follows. There's always a ton, and I tend to miss them. For instance, Krizky, 1Mon2U, Daniel 2Cross, Sammy Fresh, MZ, Gabriel, Pooty Thief, Boomerang, Mr. Lord Jace, Mr. Show, Tanny, Raj, Drajian Claw, Blazin, Zayad, Irma, Basils, Uru, Leva, Dark, Tinflar, Zevin. Man, there's a ton of follows I missed. Jeez. KGKF, Kavaski. All those follows, though, are greatly appreciated, and I'm sure I missed a few more. And the crazy bit total this morning, guys. That's nuts. So thank you, everybody, for all the bits and the cheers. I love each and every one of you, and I'd like to thank you for watching. And until next time, game on.